I do see it on YouTube. Nope. Ready to see horrible things happen to me.
What up, what up, what up? Hello. Luckily, we are on a bit of a like cooling. Where's my phone? What is it? The heat index is 83, so I'm going to survive, but I have a fan. We did have our 206 tornado yesterday, but Illinois is doing great. I also this morning, because I had to run some errands, and we have a place that's like a, so it used to be a craft store, and now the ladies mostly work online, but they have every couple months they have an in-store day where they have the space they rented. I went and spent way too much money at the craft place, and then I went to Five Below and spent more money. So I have three coloring books with me today. I don't know what this is called. Puppies, Capybaras, Axolotls, Oh My. I have a bluey one for kids, and Love You to Death coloring stickers.
Mm.
So I am prepared for today. So I will have things to keep my hands busy so that my brain stays focused. And I have water, and I have liquid death, and I think we'll be good. Where are we picking up at? Are we live? Uh, uh, okay. I just saw the on air and I panicked. Yeah. Oh, I know how. I just never am on, never pay attention. Okay, I'm sorry. I asked a question and then I interrupted. Where are we picking up at? Yep. Are you going to be a problem for us, Hank? Take that as a yes. Nope. Horribly. Ooh, I'm going to take some drugs before. ready when y'all are.
Hello and welcome to Villains by the Hour Season 1 live finale. Live, super live, all the live. We are going to have some fun here tonight, or today, I guess technically. It's 10 a.m. I swear I know what time of day it is. And have some good old time. If you have been following Villains by the Hour, which of course you have, you're here for the live finale. We ended episode 12 with the group kind of figuring out what next steps are. Do they want to help the Major? Do they want to go against both the Major and Death Laser? Do they want to warn Death Laser? Do they want to do neither or both or either? It's some combination of that I have not anticipated because players. And they had discussions well into the night. Once Vi and Grizlar got back from their discussion with the security metamor Vi, the I believe I said pale golden dragonborn.
Yes.
Brett, which is, we named him Brett because definitely he would be a metamor and not part of the polycule. Told you that like it looked like someone was trying to load an executable into a particular part of the server, but without the executable file itself, there's no way to know what the end goal of that file was. You all took that information back to the group and shared that. Todd and Sophia went off to talk. Nope. Todd and Maevis, played by Sophia, went off to talk to Maevis's brother, who is just known as Junior, to warn them about what might be going on and that there might be danger from the Major should you all decide to go against him. Had a little bit of reconnection there, learning that Junior runs a boutique skate shop called Jump Over the Moon. Without having any moon tide abilities, and had a little skateboard with art on the bottom displayed by the entrance that was made by Junior and Maevis as little kids. Because you gotta pluck the heartstrings when you can. Dr. Resch has made clear that they are for this anarchy. They are for this just burn it all down mentality, and has been very vocal on that and the options that will let the group have. And all of this coming back together has led to a discussion that's gone well into the night, to where everyone has kind of crashed out at the safe house that Vi has stayed in. So you all can awaken in whatever order you would like. I'm gonna pause because I just jumped into it out of habit. Hi, this is Alive. If this is your first time joining us,
We can edit it in post.
Yeah, I'll edit it in post to be before this. Future Kayla, do that. But this is live, and I just jumped into it. Hi, I'm Kayla, just KD Dalliance. This is Paracosm Entertainment. We do fun shows. These are my wonderful players, which I will let them introduce themselves. Nicola, what are you up to? Where can people find you?
Hi, I'm Nicola. I use she, they pronouns. I'm Nicola the Druid on all the social places. You can find me over at Diversity Saves as the co-director of programming. We're a 501c3 nonprofit committed to uplifting, promoting, and education for marginalized creators in the TTRPG space. You can also find me over at Nerds with Dice on what? No, that's second. You can find me over at Roller's Joint for Breaking Neon every other Sunday, which is a City of Mist campaign where I play the Rift of my favorite, Steve Irwin. And then lastly, you can find me at Nerds with Dice in a long shot of Echoes of the Veil, also on Sundays for the next 6 weeks.
Awesome. And Blake, what are you up to? Where can people find you?
Hello, everybody. Yes, I am Blake. You can find me when I'm not here. You can find me at the Coziest Trauma Corner, playing a couple games there, and also co-host of a show we have called Rolls We Roll, hosted by the awesome Natalie, aka Ghostly Candle, and it's a lot of fun. We drop those on Mondays, and we live stream every Wednesday, different games. Right now, we're playing Sentient Sensibility, so if you like Power Rangers meets Pride and Prejudice, check it out. But otherwise, you can also catch me here.
Awesome. And Christian, let people know where they can find you and what you're up to.
Hi, everybody. I'm Christian, or Chris, he, him. I've actually got quite a busy fall. It's looking like I'm currently in the middle of Don't Kill My Characters, The Daring and Untamed Sea, their Daggerheart Seafaring campaign. I am also going to be jumping, it's already been announced, so I can say this. I'm going to be jumping into Canto 7 of Streaming Rainbow's Inferno campaign.
Yes! Who are you playing? Who are you playing?
I will be the pagan.
Yes. Sorry.
No, it's a lot of fun. I'm excited about it. And if you're into seeing live theater and you happen to be checking out shows in Southwest Florida, come check out me in the Pillow Man at the Laboratory Theater of Florida.
Awesome.
That'll be in October.
Yeah, I was like, what dates? October. So you may also notice that we are missing two of our wonderful players with us today. So Sophia is mostly doing amazing things with Nerds with Dice and various streams. So you will see their links dropped in the Twitch chat. It's also in the description for our viewers on YouTube. Go check them out. It's fantastic. And then, we also have a cryptid, Rain, who's also missing. You can check them out. They are slowly but surely becoming less cryptid on social media and through actual plays and streams. So go check out them and maybe see if you can get a Bigfoot sighting or something on them. But with that, this is what happens when you have someone with neurospice try to run a live without an agenda in front of them. So back to the story. It is the morning after you guys have stayed up super late, probably having like debates and trying to figure out plans. What do you all like? How do you all start the day? You all have been having this debate for a while of what to do.
Grizlar, does anyone else going to wake up first? Grizlar will be anxiously just cleaning. That's his safe space. So just cleaning like any every nook and cranny. Just anxiously. So just like that hardcore scrubbing. Just like So that's what Grizlar's doing right now. Back and forth, like same spot again and again. Room's looking pretty dang clean. Like it's cleaner than you guys saw before you came out. So
yeah, Dr. Rash is probably has been spending the rest of the night in that area between sleep and wakefulness. I don't know if it would have been a bed big enough or comfortable enough for him to sleep in. So there would have been a lot of tossing and turning, and he'd be just slightly awake for the whole night anyways. So he's gonna have a grumpy morning as opposed to a grumpy afternoon and night as he always does.
I think Vi is probably the only one that got okay sleep. She kind of conked out and will probably be the last one to wake. And I was trying to get signed into Twitch. Well, she'll be the last one to wake. She has a robe that she randomly found. She goes into the kitchen groggily to make some tea and is just kind of a little bit sleepy. But she seems the calmest. of everybody, and it's just weird. You're gonna rub, you're gonna buff a hole into that table, Grizlar.
It's Grizlar knows.
The table is a little bit more concave than it was before we started.
There's just a spot that just needs to.
It's okay.
Grizlar, stop.
Can everyone keep it down for 5 more minutes?
If someone starts making a mess, maybe Grizlar could.
It's not my fault that I leak slime.
Yes, Grizlar knows, Grizlar, even though knows you're a fantastic inventor, can create something that can possibly stop it, but Grizlar understands completely.
I'm a biochemist, not an inventor. There's a difference.
Boys. No.
Okay, Grizlar is sorry. Grizlar's just little keyed up about what could happen in the future.
I'm sure with things being up in the air, it could be slightly perturbing for us all. Do we just go back to work and wait for something to happen?
We can't go to the building.
I got a text from the Red Panda saying not to show up today.
Vi checks the burner phone. I'm assuming she still has it.
Yeah.
She checks the burner phone to see if anything came up on it overnight or, so far. And then I think she's going to cobble together a breakfast just for all of us. But they probably don't stock the safe house with a ton of stuff. And so she's cobbling it together to just kind of like put food in people, creatures, I don't know, and just a little semblance of calm and normalcy for just a moment.
Yeah, so the last message you got on your burner phone is the like address for the safe house, like how to get here. Grizlar and Dr. Ash, you don't have any messages because the team was all given burner phones once you all did the tasks. So there are no messages from there. It's pretty blank on yours. But Vi, as you go to look and see that the last message was the safe house address, you do get a little ping. This is not necessarily like a message. It looks more like a link maybe to like an article or like a video on YouTube.
Oh, I click it.
I think what pops up is one of those like newscaster like short segments, and it's like, this is Chantel with a daily news. It's like that beep 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 in the background. Breaking news: traffic stopped in downtown.
That's all the art.
Like it like links to what looks like an ongoing like breaking news feed, but it's like it's just like a short, like a YouTube short. I'm just being like, breaking news. Traffic has stopped in downtown.
Okay, so I like click it so it'll take me to the full thing, and then I like set the phone down to just listen to it while I'm futzing around.
Yeah, so you see that it starts talking about how like for some reason all of the traffic lights in downtown have like gone out. Not stopped working, but like fully gone out. There's no green, there's no yellow, there's no red, there's no power. And that the trains seem not to be moving. They also seem to be stuck with no power. That the buses, even though they're mostly biodiesel buses, can't start. that there seems to be no way to get cars moving in any sort of way that's not going to deal like a lot of traffic jams and accidents. And it starts talking about the car accidents that have already started piling up because there are no working traffic lights and no working like any traffic signals, no public transportation, and how it has like ground everything in downtown to a halt.
That's weird.
And now, Daniel with the news. It's like the end of the traffic segment.
Are we all able to hear it? Like, are we all? I assume we're all kind of in the general.
I mean, yeah, I would make sure it was loud enough that if you wanted to listen, you could listen.
Sounds like the beginning of the end to Grizlar.
At least they're not saying why it happened.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure multiple things had to go down in order for all those different systems. What the hell was that, Hank?
Hank, was that your lizard friend? Is that your lizard?
Yeah.
I forget their name.
Yeah. Just making some weird noises. And I think Vi just leaves the regular news playing too, even though it's probably not anything interesting. Well, maybe. I mean, do we want to go out and look, or? I mean, I gotta mask up if I'm gonna go anywhere, but or should we just wait for instructions?
Grizlar thinks we should at least just have breakfast first. This little breakfast helped calm Grizlar down because he's used to having family meals with his family. So, like, Grizlar thinks we should maybe just eat first and then go from there.
Yeah.
But afterwards, I wouldn't mind exploring out a bit and seeing what exactly is happening, get some boots on the ground. I would have to wear a fedora and a trench coat as a disguise, but that tends to work.
Yeah, there's a closet full of them, actually, when I was looking for the bathroom last night.
It's the default disguise for oversized people.
I was going to say, yeah, it feels a little too stereotypical, but, I mean, it's just...
Grizlar thinks the fedora looks nice. Grizlar thinks it's a
I'm sorry. Look. It's canon now that the only disguise in this safe house is just a bunch of fedoras and trench coats of various sizes.
Look, if the superheroes can get away with the ball caps and the sunglasses, we can get away with fedoras and trench coats.
Love it.
I said it and I meant it. Closet full of them.
So it's probably 6 or 7 in the morning at this point as you all start to try and enjoy some semblance of a breakfast. As you all get into your food, you three do all get a text message, and it just says 10 a.m.
Definitely a time.
It is definitely a time.
Dr. Rash, you've got time for a nap if you need to go back to sleep.
If we're not going to go out and walk about, we have these phones on us. We can leave. Couldn't we?
Yeah. No, we can go look. I was mostly making joke, levity.
Naps are not to be taken lightly.
Amen.
It's because you don't nap, but Grizlar understands the concept. Yes, I guess we're going to be heading out then.
Let's take a little bit of a walkabout and be ready for this 10 a.m. I mean, how long? We're not going to actually. You know what? We're not going to be walking around for 3 hours. That sounds
good. Good exercise.
Walk around
that's exhausting.
We'll walk around for a bit, come back, and be here by 10 a.m.
Yeah, and so when you do start going out outside of the safe house, It's a little bit into a neighborhood-ish, like one of those joint use neighborhoods, like not quite residential, not quite business, but like, you know, there's some street corner businesses and there's houses and stuff. It's a little quieter, but you do hear just a cacophony of car horns. Like everyone has ignored the news, being like, probably don't go driving today.
Grizlar texts his wife too, just saying, I think he just says "I love you," which isn't weird because he always does that. But like, he just texts that and says, "Hope you're doing okay." Just to stay inside.
All this trouble, like it's reminiscent, and this is a out of character question. It's reminiscent of like, because it's like targeted power loss. Maybe not necessarily like an EMP, but like just like certain things are not working.
Yeah. You all are villains. We all consume mass media and entertainment in some aspect. You know, if you want to cripple a city, the things you want to do, right, is mess with transportation, mess with the emergency services, mess with the responsibility.
There's some. I mean, there's probably going to be some excitement. Dr. Rice was like, "This is all just the beginning. Watch, something big is coming."
I love your predictions, but we did already know that. I'm curious how they took out the biodiesel buses, but that's mostly just personal curiosity.
I mean, it requires some electrical charge just to get an engine going.
Yeah, it does feel like a super focused EMP kind of thing, or like a. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, no, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that was it.
I was gonna say, is there anyone that needs like assistance or help since all this is going down? Like anyone like near us, our vicinity, that's like, oh my gosh, something bad's happening. Like I need help. Or no?
I mean, at this point, it's just annoyed people stuck in traffic jams.
Cool.
There are a couple like car crashes and accidents, but it's hard to go anywhere when no one knows what any of the traffic signals are. So it's parking lot traffic across the whole downtown.
Oh no, I got a stupid idea. Can I be can I move the traffic? Can I go out there like
direct
traffic for a second?
Yeah, if you want, there are, you do see a couple like of the most major intersections where there are like traffic cops trying to act like the traffic signals. There's definitely not enough of them to do that. So if you want to help with that, you can. Before that, though, I do want to ask, does anyone have any kind of like interest in civics in the city? Like, do you keep up on the news? Do you like anything like that?
No.
Only when it comes to anthropomorphized animals
or cleaning supplies and the new cleaning technologies that are being invented. So,
Vi is a flat no.
Okay, I'm going to stretch the bonds of reality here so that someone has this information because it might be helpful. Grizlar, you are adamant. You have like RSS feeds, you have Google alerts, you have all the things for like the latest cleaning thing. Here's how you should clean this way, not this way. And you remember an article you read about the new biodiesel buses, specifically because they came with little like cleaning bots to like help make sure that the buses maintain like a higher level of cleanliness than most city buses do, especially if they've been in use for like a week.
That's generous.
Yeah. And you remember them talking about not just the cleaning system, but like how great this new cleaning system was going to be with these bots that were going to like clean. It's not only spot clean, but like when the buses got to the depot at night, like all of the cleaning bots were going to do like a deep clean and sanitation of the buses themselves. But you do remember them also talking about the system that controls not just the cleaning bots, but like tracks like how well they're doing on fuel usage and efficiency, and tracks and live updates the new LED like 10 minutes till arrival of the buses so that they're actually accurate now. So it seems like all of these buses got a smart upgrade.
Grizlar would definitely pass that along. Grizlar remembers hearing about how it's almost all run by like how do you say, like a smart system that keeps keeps
Nanobots?
Yes, well, kind of. They're like robots, so they're not like our other friend, but bigger robots and like a system to track fuel usage, track where they are in scheduling. What was the name of it above table of the group that's doing it that brought it?
Good question. The name of the group that made the buses smart and are running that system. You know what? This feels appropriate. It's just called Nan. Big N,
Man,
little A, big N.
okay, that sounds familiar. Well, we can text Nan too, can we? I mean, I feel like we can text. Okay.
Well, I mean,
A different Nan.
Sub-Zero and Nan are both on the text message.
Gotcha.
For the burners.
Okay. And so it looks like Nan's running that too, so that can explains that.
Could be a coincidence, but yes.
I'm curious what the next step might be when you're trying to upset a systemic society like this. Next thing you might want to be is to disrupt communications, but that seems to still be working to some degree.
Yes, it seems. Did my wife get back to me through text? Because I did text her. Did it come through back or anything, or no?
Not yet, but you do know that around this time is when she's like trying to get all of your kids together to go to school.
Mm-hmm. But it didn't get kicked back at least, so at least it's not
no,
like
no.
Okay.
It didn't say not able to be sent or retry or anything like that. It just looks like this time is typically like the kids are fighting her on going to school like all kids do. She's trying to just herd them all off the door.
We do know that the people we're dealing with still need communications up for their own reasons. I mean, they using the cell phones to talk to us, unless they handed somebody a CB radio.
Well, I agree that communications would be next. And I kind of think that's not a point that we should intervene at yet. That doesn't seem severe enough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we're going to intervene, I mean, it's really just going along for now.
Do you guys want to intervene? I mean, it's okay if not. Grizlar's just curious. I mean, Grizlar will be with the team no matter what, but just.
I think we will rise from the chaos that this all comes out of.
Yeah, I think that Vi would have explained that she wants Death Laser to go down, but there is like a point that she would attempt to, when it got outside of Death Laser, like, because the Major wants to destroy the whole thing, and none of us want. Hank
wants to destroy the city.
He wants to destroy my
knew it.
patience. You're going to get locked up if you don't stop this. There will be a point where the major will not be of you, like, will go too far, and that's when Vi will want to intervene. So this part still feels like Vi is letting it happen. She's just not that happy about it. Hanklin, Delano, I will kick your ass.
I am with you until the major tries to destroy my stuff or where I keep my stuff.
And just and Vi goes, and like all of these people are your potential test subjects, right? And winks.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to put that idea into his head that citizens of the city are his test subjects.
Well, they can send. I mean, they have to send a waivers though, so it's all because remember, he has a whole form you to fill out, and you get back
Hi,
to them.
do you want me to save you? Please sign this waiver.
That is strictly under Death Lasered rules.
Yeah. So, Grizlar, you wanted to try and help with the traffic.
Yep.
How are you wanting to help with this traffic?
Grizzler's going to clean up messes. It's just another mess, Sometimes you get clogs. You got to learn to get things to get through to, let things get flowing again. So this is just another clog. Let some cars go, let go, just kind of orderly, efficiently. Like any kind of mess you have to clean up.
So you can't issue anything but action challenges, because I forgot to mention this, because again, ADHD and neurospice without an agenda, but we are playing in the TBD RPG setting system. It functions a little differently and uses genres instead of stats. So you can't issue anything but action challenges. However, I'm issuing you the challenge. So
I can do it action oriented though. I can go you're gonna move. People don't listen, so then you need action to get this cars moving. So
I'm gonna issue you, because you can't do I want a mystery roll, but I can do that to you. So I am gonna have you do mystery, because you're trying to figure out how to get these cars through and coordinated enough to unblock the flow of traffic.
So I think that'd just be a D20 then for me.
And
right?
because you have related it to cleaning up a mess and unclogging a pipe, which wild, I will give you a +3 synergy bonus to it.
Okay. Bet.
Hey, okay. That's good. So 16 + 3, that's 19. So it takes a little bit, because again, you came into it when it's parking lot traffic jam. So it is just utterly gridlocked. And you start being like, okay, I have a little bit of wiggle room here where I can get them started turning left. And you kind of, after 45 minutes, it's not perfect, because again, you're a single attempting to be traffic cop style, go this way, don't go this way. But I think you start at least getting it moving a little bit, if slowly.
And he's doing it all actiony too, doing flips too, jumped around, jumping on the cross. If you don't go yet, because I told you to wait, you wait.
Because I imagine Grizlar also has to jump up and stuff to
so they can see, because he's so small,
over the bumpers.
You do your villain transformation so that you have the glowing spikes. It makes you a little bit more visible. Just go that way.
Jumping around.
You really can't clean anything. It's an art, really.
It is. It really is.
Still wild to me that traffic jams are now forever going to be in my head as clogged pipes.
Because you can't argue that it's not.
I know. Apparently, we just need our plumbers to do city planning.
It's the next step.
Actually, pro tip: if you're trying to get some underground mazes, just go look up subway systems. I have built underground dungeons using subway system maps.
Yeah, some of those make no sense if you look at them.
Exactly. That's why they make great dungeon maps.
So I think, how long are you gonna stay here doing this? Because obviously once you leave, it's royally fucked again.
Not long, because we have to go back and play. So we just want to help out a little bit, then go back with the group. So yeah, not too long, just a little bit. I'll nab someone else. I'll ball and tell someone else to help. Someone I see nearby, like doing it, like, hey. So yeah.
So I will say a disheveled, tall, skinny guy in like a cheap suit with like a scuffy I was gonna say suitcase. It's not suitcase. Briefcase. You grab him and he's like, what?
Hey, I know you look disheveled right now, but the best way to get better, no matter what it is to help other people by, helping the flow of traffic. So Grizlar knows you can do it. You can turn your life around, whatever's going on, and just this is where you need to be right now. So Grizlar needs you to help with traffic.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Grizlar is
Grizlar, did you not hear what he said? Vi says from like the street.
Grizlar's confused for a second, like Grizlar is Grizlar? Are you up for the challenge though? Grizlar knows he can count on you.
I mean, I'm supposed to be on my way to work.
Well, power's not working anyway, so Grizlar knows you can't clock in. So this is where you need to be now.
So I'm gonna have you do a drama roll because you did say you're just gonna pull someone random to take over for you.
If I actually can I intimidate him to do it with action?
Oh my god!
So I will say, because of the way you presented it to him, no, but Vi being like, Grizlar, who the fuck are you doing?
I was about to ask if I could give a bonus.
Go to space.
So I'll give you a +2 synergy bonus for Vi and Dr. Ash from the safety of the sidewalk, being like, who the fuck do you think he is?
Oh. Did you roll the failure roll now for drama? Did you roll on the failure roll?
So drama is you roll if it's a success. Action you roll if it's a failure.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I believe mystery you roll if it's a failure, but drama and comedy get rolled if they're successes, because gotcha. Let's add some confusion to the roll charts.
You're trying to see if this guy falls in love with you.
So I think he just kind of like looks at you weird. I'm gonna have him wait until you're like starting to walk off, and he's just gonna like finish crossing the street.
Fine. Grizlar try. That's all you can do sometimes. So.
Oh yeah, come here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna work now. So I think you've probably is it fair to say you've probably spent like an hour and a half like trying to help with this traffic?
Only if the group's cool with it, because like Grizlar's not about to be like, hey guys, sit over here while I move traffic. So like I think just like 15 minutes, because I know we got stuff to do. So
I
think it's hilarious.
I think Vi has been on a bench. At one point, she used like an anonymous DoorDash service to get another thing of tea. And it's just like, this is kind of funny.
And I think it's one of those bike messengers that bring you the tea, because cars cannot get through right now. So it's I would probably say some like a woman in her like mid-30s with one of those like aerodynamic bicycle helmets and like bicycle shorts on that just like skids to a stop in front of you and hands you your tea and takes off. But yeah, so I'm assuming like you all are like Vi and Dr. Ashwell Grizlar is doing this. You're hanging out, you're looking around, you're kind of like seeing what's up. And I think towards the end of when Grizlar is doing this traffic management, you start hearing like alarms going off. And it's like those alarms like you would typically hear in like a bank or a jewelry store or something like that has an alarm system going on. And it seems like not one or two, but it seems like any place with an alarm system is going off right now. And you start hearing sirens and things like trying to get through the traffic jams to all of these locations and figure out what's going on.
And what time is it?
It's like probably like 9 o'clock at this point.
It's almost 10.
Do you believe this is probably the next step in whatever's happening?
Distracting emergency services? Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
As we're walking back, all the alarms are going off. Does it look like there are actually any robberies or anything going on?
No, so I think you pass like a convenience store whose alarm is like blaring off, and you see an older gentleman behind the counter like yelling at someone else, like, I don't know what's going on. I did set it off. There's no one here. We're not being stolen from. I what? I can't. Can you speak up? It's really loud in here.
Well,
And just because it's fun and we've established that Nan is what got the company behind the bus upgrades, I think you see a security box behind the old dude who's trying to like explain to a beat cop there's nothing going on here. You see the Nan logo on the security box.
They've been at this for a very long time. I'm impressed.
yes, the major was always very meticulous about everything.
Out of character question.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've not discussed what Maevis and Todd are doing. But before the morning, would we have already like made sure that Maevis's crush didn't go to work and like kept people that we are cared about or personal out of Death Laser today?
Yeah, if you want,
that's something we could have established.
Yeah, if you want to say that's something and you at least warn them or message them, be like, hey, maybe don't go into work today, you definitely can. I for sure think Todd told Dot what's going on. And so if nothing else, Dot is probably distracting Siren. Being like, oh, girls spa day or something. To keep her out of Death Laser.
I personally can't think of the excuse that, especially with what happened yesterday, an excuse to get Slosh Plorp not to go to work. But I think Vi would have tried.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only thinking of this now because stuff's about to pop off. But so yeah, if they went to work, Vi probably tried to like convince them or convince one of their partners to convince them to stay home. Don't know about the success.
So I guess my question would be, how much information are you giving them?
Oh, none. Like, this is a weird thing. Vi is being super cryptic and just like that's why she's not, I don't know that she thinks she's going to be very successful. No information whatsoever.
Yeah. So I think because it was probably via text message, we have established canon-wise that Sloshplop, despite being a giant green blob who communicates in gestures and sloshing sounds in person, is very eloquent in text message. because their goo is capacitive sensitive and can do touchscreens. We established this.
We did, yes.
So I think you get a response with like, is everything okay? Should I be concerned? Is this just like a trust me situation?
I mean, yeah, kinda. I'm just, it. Sometimes I think you work too hard, and I think that today would be a really good day to just take care of yourself.
Is this the kind of day to take off where we tell the others who work here? And by others, you know that they're referring to like metamors and other people in Polycule who work here to also take a self-care day?
Yeah. I mean, maybe it could be a group trip to George's cabin, just like a little self-care day.
Okay. I asked that question specifically because at least one other partner you have at Death Laser we've established. Because Charlotte, who you came in with in episode 11 or 12, works in the legal department. So I wanted to make sure if you were warning Slosh Pop that also the other partners were covered.
And there could be more. I mean, we work there every day, but no one in the Polycule would be a higher level than Slosh. Like we don't date any managers or things like that. Like
and even Charlotte just works in the legal department, is not like any sort of management within that department.
Right.
Most of the time is filing permits for villain fights. It's like their main job. So like the crappiest paperwork you could possibly do. So I think you get the feeling from Slosh Pop that they're not entirely sold on it, but they're like, I'm going to consider this a trust you situation. And they'll be like, okay, are you going to join us at the cabin?
Yeah, later in the afternoon.
Okay. And then you see another message in like the group chat for the Polycule pop up, and it's like Slosh Pop being like, "Hey everybody, we're heading to the cabin. Forget work, self-care."
Yeah.
Grizlar would definitely ask Dr. Rash if Dr. Rash warned his son. His what is it? The octopus or the
Ocho.
Grizlar asks like, did you ask Ocho to stay away from?
I don't think they're speaking.
He doesn't answer my text, but you don't actually think like that they're going to like blow up the building or something, do you?
Knowing the major,
I was going to say,
not put it past it.
I did look directly at Kayla when I asked that.
Grizlar and I exchange a glance before Grizlar answers. That kind of tells you.
Oh, you know where there's one experiment, you can always do another.
I will also say, Dr. Rash, if you remember, there is a squid-like lab assistant in the major space that you gave too long of a hug to.
Yeah, look, hey, there are a lot of mutated animals in that building.
Oh, man. Oh, that reminds me. Grizlar's going to text one of the, I guess they're a collective of the Red Pandas and be like, hey, Grizlar knows you said not to go to work, but Grizlar thinks you should also not all go to work, ? Because they split, so as long as one's okay, like, so.
Make sure at least a piece of you is available somewhere.
Wait, did I miss the episode where the Red Pandas are like cellular mitosis splitting? What? Did I miss that episode?
Yes,
this has been true from the beginning. Yeah, like they have like constant regenerate. The reason why there's so many is because like when you break one, it just the broken piece regrows a new red panda.
Yeah, so in the episode with Grizlar and Dr. Ash's flashback of how Grizlar got kicked for being the custodian.
Okay.
One of the red pandas was cleaning and something exploded and they got blown into 5 parts and then the 5 pandas grew from it. So they're kind of like starfishy in that sense.
Ooh.
I would like that. Look, I realize IRL science and technology is getting a little sketchy, but if somebody could get on that, I would like that.
No, that could work for us. Grizlar, are you guys cool with when the red pandas is with us?
Yeah.
Is everyone cool with that? Because that way they can, because they're connected,
really
right?
cool.
Like they're connected.
Collective mind, hive mind.
So if he can tell us what's going on in there, since they're going to be there anyways, then he'll be okay. So Grizlar going to text like, hey, sorry.
I'm so good with it that I'm going to attempt to swaddle this little guy and carry him. I'm so okay with this. Now that
you're going to have a baby Bjorn.
now that we finally don't have to pretend to hate them just because we love them more.
Grizlar still doesn't think they look cute, but Grizlar, he's cool with them. It doesn't think they look cute, but okay. You can love them, it's fine.
Okay.
Were we pretending to hate them? I've always said how good they are at cleaning and how much I love them and how proud I am of the work they do.
We said that to Ocho, maybe maybe things will be different.
Okay.
Are you gonna like let them know where to meet up with you?
Yeah, say just here, like because I mean, how far away are we from Death Laser right now? Where we are.
I'm totally not making up distances in my head right now. You're probably like 10, 15 blocks from it. Death Laser is probably more like central downtown. And probably not a good idea to have a safe house trying to hide you from Death Laser in central downtown.
So yes, I'll do like a little bit of a forward the safe house, so like we can walk him there without him having to like go all the way there and be kind of seen that way. So yes, like a couple blocks before it.
Yeah, so I think it's probably 15-20 minutes. And for our audience, the red pandas are cute little red pandas, exactly what you think they are. In little cute overalls for cleaning with their tails sticking out the back and a hat on their head that says janitor. And this little one little red panda like scoots up on a electric scooter, just like
and they also speak kaiju. Grizlar texts them in kaiju because they do speak kaiju.
Sort of. You only taught them the bad stuff.
Well, I've been teaching them more now since like they've been cool. He's been texting them more so they can learn.
You gotta throw in some curse words there just to help them understand them.
Because technically the majority of the kaiju they know is because you would say bad things at them in kaiju and they'd be like, what's that? And you would lie to them about what that means.
Well, yes, so they have a lot to learn, but it's fine. Like they'll pick it up along the way.
And they are, and this is as adorable as our audience thinks they are. It's a red panda, maybe a little, just a skosh bit taller than they are. Still fluffy, adorable, and toddling on 2 legs. Folds their electric scooter up and picks it up and like walks over to the corner and like looks around and like texts you that they're here.
One day I will figure out how to repeat this mutation, but science is more of an art than a science.
Sure.
Grizlar definitely gets it. So Grizlar just says yes. We're over here. Texting like exact turn around.
And they just make cute noises. They don't actually. They collective mind and cute noises. At this point, no, not yet. Not quite yet. Soon, but not yet. Ominous foreshadowing. So I think when you call their attention, this cute waddles over to you with their electric scooter like held up on their shoulder.
Yes, Grizlar waits back and gives a roars, a pleasant greeting. Not swearing this time, so.
And I just because I wanna do this, I think they like excited squeak and like drop their electric scooter and give you a big hug, like flying monkey hug style.
Grizlar allows it. Grizlar's like, yes, they're there, Grizlar.
And
this is the only character development I cared about.
I think they can't help it while they're giving you this hug. You just feel like a little polishing on the scales of your back happening.
It's like, I taught you well. Grizlar's like, I'm pretty proud of you for that. That's it's a good job.
And they hop down and pick up their little electric scooter again.
Yeah, so I guess we can head. Are we heading back now, right? Because it's almost 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll let the Red Panda know. We just need you here to like just stay in communication with the rest of your cousins, just so we know what's happening back at the building.
Little waddling. And I have no doubt as soon as Vi sees this red panda, the red panda is in a baby Bjorn on the front
yes.
side.
We've given Grizlar the electric scooter to keep up with our long legs.
Oh wow. Wow.
What? That's perfectly fine.
Unless you want me to carry you, Grizlar. Do you want uppies?
Okay.
Okay.
Grizlar's like, yeah.
I see what I did now, Grizlar. I see what I did.
Oh my god.
The red panda is perfectly fine with uppies.
Ooh. Could Grizlar text Ocho not to come in? Could Grizlar do that? Be like, because Grizlar's a dad himself, he knows how it can be. And Grizlar's like just hates seeing it that. So can Grizlar just shoot a text being like,
well, I have some questions for you. One, do you have Ocho's number?
I mean, you had to clean in the beginning before the repentance took over. Like he had a lot of people's number because, like, hey, I need you to clean this extra area over here. You need to clean over here. So,
could I spend one of my BS points to give him Ocho's number?
Yeah, I'll let that happen. My second question is: do you talk to Ocho on a regular basis, or is this a text out of nowhere from an unknown number being like, "Don't go into work today"?
I'll use an actual report myself to be like, ever since like he's seen like the relationship's not like, maybe not the best. Grizlar's like, trim like, hey, just like yeah. So yeah, it's not all the time, but like every now and then just checking in, seeing how he's doing. That kind of like
yeah, definitely a better probably chance than a text from an unknown number. Telling them to not come into work today.
I would trust that. Are you kidding me? Someone said random.
Honestly, yeah. If I get a strange number telling me don't come into work today, I'm taking that very seriously.
So give me a drama roll. You have the phone number. You have an established relationship, whatever that relationship might be. So I will give you a +3 synergy bonus to your drama roll to convince Ocho to not go to work today. All right. So this is not terrible, not the best. I think Ocho's just very confused and is like, I mean, I guess I could take a half day. I do have to go in at some point because, they're getting ready for another like team building exercise with the laser route like floor, and I gotta go through all of those and like make sure they work. I work in the armory.
Yes, but Grizlar's like, yeah, but you see traffic and everything, just sometimes it's just nice to call off work, it's fun to.
I'll go in after lunch. How about that?
Yes, super super late in the afternoon. Yes, like 3 p.m., 4 p.m.
When do you take lunch?
Oh, Grizlar. We take lunch late. I mean, sometimes we do. Sometimes we take lunch on our balcony pretty late in the day. So when we get back, so there's
I'll go in after 1. How about that?
yes, things should be
Kaijus
either there
actually
or not.
operate like hobbits, so he's got like 3 lunches.
11sies.
Yes, 11sies. See, if I'll say that's fine, because I mean that stuff's gonna pop off way after that anyway, so at least he won't be there during that time. So, yep.
Yeah. So I think he gives you that. So at least he's not gonna go in or try to go in until later in the day. And I think about this time you will settle in with the red panda and things back at the safe house like you wanted to. I will allow, if you each want to do one thing before 10 o'clock hits, to do something.
What can we do? I mean, shoot, it's 9 something, right? It's like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And the major didn't tell us like anything, right? Just 10 a.m. That's all we got from the major is 10 a.m.
That's all you got.
And none of us bothered to text back and ask what that meant.
Nope, because again, it's a text message. You can't respond to text messages.
No, I purposely didn't.
It's cooler if we don't. We look cooler if it looks like we know what we're doing.
True. We leave it on red, that's it. Oh,
if I'm willing to spend a BS point if you make me spend a BS point on this. But I think over the years, there is like an emergency tincture that Vi knows how to make out of a tea bag. Because I could not think of a reason that she would have the injections from Death Lasered with her, considering how she left. So I think she would take a couple tea bags to make this little emergency tincture of like a super concentrated paste that could be put on her tongue. For
a BS point, I will give you one better.
Okay.
You get a little bike delivery of a tiny little case that's like got like freezered. It's sealed. And at the same time, you get a message on your burner phone from Nan being like, thought this might help. And it's a couple of injections of it. You can clearly see it's not made the same way that Death Laser did, but the formula inside the like injector looks the same.
Yeah.
So like same formula, different manufacturer.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then Vi has that. That's
and just because it's funny, it's that same bike delivery person that brought you their tea.
We're gonna have a post-credit scene where we find out that there's triplets. This bike delivery person.
Oh no. They're like the pandas. They can replicate now too.
Their superpowers are also a thing. It could just be someone who has duplication superpowers.
True. That's no fun science.
I'm pretty sure triplets are their parents' duplication superpower.
Yes.
That's how you get
correct. Them. Accurate.
That's Vi's prep.
Yeah. I mean, there's things that I think I might want to prep, but like that's what BS points are for anyway. So I could just like when I need something, just like I'll spend a BS point for it.
That's true. I don't have
think Grizlar. I think Grizlar just I think corny enough, he just texts this kid just like, hey, your dad loves you, right? Just like that weird kind of like hey. I know we say it all the time, but and then he will say to both of you guys, so he'll be like, no matter what happens, Grizlar has loved to work with both of you. He'll teach Grizlar a lot, and Grizlar hopes that we can get past this and still, if not be coworkers, they still be friends after all is said and done.
Oh, there's not a doubt in my mind that we will be.
Same. And then Vi gives Grizlar the utmost sign of affection and respect that a kaiju can receive and punches him in the face.
Yes. Yes, that is always customary. Mm-hmm.
For those new to kaiju, we've established that to get in a relationship, they have to fight each other in previous episodes.
But this is a platonic.
Others will do it. Yes, there's different levels. Okay, this is the natural
I'm establishing the fact violence is a normal thing in kaijus for anyone joining us.
Yeah, if it had been a Superman punch, it would have been, ooh, that's real deep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
levels.
I think with that, we're going to kind of speed up a little bit as 10 o'clock hits. So a few things are happening. The red panda is cleaning because that's what red pandas do. Even though Grizlar has already cleaned, the red panda is cleaning. And there's that sort of like cartoonish, almost like sparkly shine kind of cleaning happening as the red panda cleans. And I think right as 10 o'clock hits, you feel the ground under you like rumble and shake, and you just hear like the sound of multiple explosions throughout the city going off. And you all get a text message on each of your burner phones. That's just a traffic light, an ambulance, and an explosion.
Should we answer back this time?
Yeah. Okay. What are we supposed to do with this? Is what Vi's going to text back. And Vi is on the couch, upside down, like head hanging over the edge of the couch and feet, just because she couldn't sit still, and is like, what are we supposed to do with this?
And I think it's not Nan that answers, but it's Sub-Zero in that stereotypical, like, sarcastic way that Sub-Zero has, where he just sends that Elmo fire gif where it's like, chaos.
Do they want us to help?
I mean, are you asking? Because again, you can respond to text messages.
You can.
I thought it was established that they wanted us to help. I thought we were waiting for instructions.
I mean, you were given the instruction of chaos, whatever that means. If you want specific, you can ask for.
Okay, so they want us to make chaos.
Yes.
But yes. All right. Vi will text back, elaborate. Are you asking us to make chaos? What are you asking?
Sub-Zero is like, I mean, do whatever you want, cause as much chaos. The city is down. Response teams are overburdened. And in about 15 seconds, the communication network is going to go down. Because if anyone is aware, when tons and tons of people keep calling and trying to text over and over and over again, our systems are now made to handle super large, consistent volumes. And a lot of times it crashes them.
Okay.
Because the oligarchy wants us to suffer.
Well, also, if you've existed in this early 2000s, early 2010s space of media and entertainment, it's literally like a trope in every serial thing that overloading the communications network crashes.
Well, at least this way they can't track us hopefully through the phones, and although Grizlar knows they can still see us from whatever satellites that they have.
And I think after being told that in 50 seconds the communication network is going to crash, I think Nan sends you one last thing, and it's just a map of the city. And you see X's over certain buildings and a circle over the plaza by Death Laser. And then the communication network crashes.
I kind of want to go to the plaza.
Yeah, let's go. Viva la revolucion.
Oh, Grizlar asked the Red Panda if anything. His Red Panda said anything's kicked off. Like, is the building still?
Yeah. So now that your attention is turned back to the Red Panda, I think when those explosions in the city happen, what the audience saw was the Red Panda freeze and almost drop for a second, and then as you're like, "Hey, what's going on with the office?" The Red Panda like shakes himself and gets up and goes, "Oh boy, that's a head rush. Oh, oh,
Oh, I speak Red Panda now.
oh."
Because
Oh, is it
always, I
just
mean, do you have Grizlar? I just wanted to. Sorry, that because I wasn't expecting that. Grizlar just want to know if this Death Lizard is it still there? Is it gone? Is it destroyed?
I one moment, please. Like,
This is definitely like 5% less cute, but amazing.
And they're not so verbally they're not speaking. You still hear the like squeaks and like cute sounds, but like you suddenly hear like a voice in your head whenever you're asking questions and things now.
That's low-key terrifying, but I guess things are happening, so it's fine. We don't have to worry about that for now. So.
I feel like in the world we've created, that's not that terrifying.
Yeah, like,
okay, honestly, okay, Beth, that's a good point.
So it seems like there was some explosions and damage to the tower. I'm reading that we're now 3,000% smarter as a collective, so there was a lot of death.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, Grizlar, sorry you have to experience that. I mean, Grizlar knows you come back, but that still must be painful.
It's just a little bit of a headache. I can talk now, and I have much more sentience. But, like, why am I a janitor?
Well, that's up to after everything's said and done. You can choose what you want to do. Right now, we have some things going on, but we can use your help though. So if you want to do that, you can. But Grizlar's not, you got to make your own decisions. But we could use your help.
Making my own decisions. This is an interesting concept that we will have to discuss. But for the moment,
discuss it later and just let us make the decisions.
And for the moment, I will ride along and we'll decide as we go. A peace.
In the beyond, we are going to be. Go ahead. What?
Did they just become like an evil villain because their voices changed to like, we will see. I'm sorry, keep going.
I mean, they're kind of our babies, so.
All right, we are gonna run.
Yes. So, I actually have a map for this. If our players want to open up Owlbear. Oh Jesus! Which map? I think it's this one. Cool. And I will transition our wonderful viewers to this map as well. So yeah, there seems to be some sort of attack going on in the plaza once you all get there. You see it a giant mech of sorts, definitely made for fighting and war. There's like Gatling guns and those big punchy arms and everything on there. But you also see kind of like miniaturized or specialized versions of like the security bots you guys saw in the server room, or also seem to be part of whatever attack or chaos is happening in this plaza.
Do we see any at this point? This has been going on for hours. Are we seeing any heroes?
So I think you see on your way to the plaza, heroes engaging with groups of these security bots, but you also see a lot of heroes just laid out because, as you all have figured out through your multiple jobs and as the audience has seen, most of the heroes aren't actually heroes. They just pay to win. So most of them don't know how to fight.
Oh. Do we see
Dr.
any
Rash is
casual
leaning
heroes?
into this. Dr. Rash is leaning into this, by the way. So, like, as we're running, he's like knocking over trash cans, breaking windows, like just engaging in the cause chaos.
Yeah, and I think you see the security bots joining in on that. Like one picks up a bus bench and just like swings it full through the like glass front of his store. And you hear like the sound of a helicopter, and then another security bot just kind of like jumps up to it and grabs a hold of it, and you see the helicopter start coming down with the security bot attached to the bottom of it.
Like, is this not what we were fighting for?
Grizlar just wanted everything to be clean. This is the opposite to Grizlar. Now there's even more messes everywhere.
I love that this fits Dr. Rash's plan. He's like, yes.
But see, think about what will happen after this is all finished, Grizlar. You'll have the world to clean the world will be your oyster. You'll be able to clean as much as you want to whenever you want to. No one's telling you when and where you can't clean.
Grizlar does like that, but Grizlar doesn't like cleaning up bodies though. Grizlar hates having to move dead weight and having to brings Grizlar down a little bit.
That's where that's also Vi's mind. Are there people or in this plaza now, or is it just I lost the word collateral physical damage? Like, are there people?
You do see people trying to get out of the area. There's a lot of screaming and panicking. There's people that have decided to take refuge in some of the businesses and that cafe that's there instead of getting the fuck out. So there are bystanders and innocents spread throughout that are mostly trying to get out of the area because as this giant mech just trumps down the middle of the street.
Another question: are they going after people? Like, are they attacking people or just destroying things? Like, are they like people fleeing or just?
So I don't think they're targeting people, but they also don't care about collateral damage.
I think guys diving in without warning, the two of you. Vi is diving in a way that she's like also going to be damaging things, but her goal is that she is moving things, and then as she gets close to people is like max intimidation, like roar to guide them out, but not does that make any sense?
Hurting with
like she's like pushed a car which clears a path and there's like run faster.
So almost like a kaiju lizard version of like a herding corgi.
Yeah, she is attempting to be as menacing and intimidating as and she is also like a 7-foot lizard woman. So, you know, purple as she may be, she is a 7-foot tall lizard woman.
So go ahead. I will give you a drama roll, and I'll give you a +4 synergy bonus to that because you are using your physicality and your like intimidation in this, making it look like you're trying to go after them to get the fuck out.
Hell yeah.
This sounds
My
like me,
drama.
Dr. Rasher talking. This is happening. Just let me turn around.
Yeah, I don't think we stood there. Like when we got to the plaza, I don't think we stood there very long. I think this conversation was longer than the time we stood there. My drama is a +3, so that means I get a +7.
Hell yeah.
Roll. Okay. Woo! 18.
Yeah, so I think the combination of what you described works really well because like again we established there's like parking lot traffic. So I think you go to a car that's empty and like flip it over onto another car and like trump towards the group, just being like roaring at them as you like climb another car, and it provides an opening for some of the crowd to like rush through that like open spot you just made by flipping that car. And you do that some more with like the cafe I think has overturned outdoor tables, and you take one of the tables and you just like fling it through the window to startle out the patrons who are hiding in there out into the everything else so they could start getting out of the area.
Yeah.
I would like to then go into the cafe and make myself a cappuccino.
Yeah, no one's in there. There's no line, and there's no one behind the counter, so you can just go in there. You even do like a nice little like foam art for yourself.
Grizlar's confused for a second, just like, oh, okay. And then Grizlar's I think Grizlar will follow suit because he'll get stoked by seeing what Vi is doing, or Vi less, I guess, at the moment.
She's not quite kaiju. She's still in her regular form, but she is violent.
Got you.
Yes.
Got you. Okay. Yes, Grizlar will try to help as well. I guess like destroying things so people don't get hurt. Like trying to being intimidating too.
Yeah. So I will have you, because I know it's your strongest stack, do a action challenge to see how much help you provide, like doing the same thing, kind of taking your cue from Vi to do this. I will also give you that same 4 bonus because I can, and it's a synergy bonus.
Dang, okay. I think it's a thing with me about looking at each other too. Like Vi just like it just looks and just kind of like that nod of just like stuff is going down.
You caught what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. So you said +4 for the synergy?
Yes.
Jesus. Okay. Okay.
It's like, are you sure?
Dang. Yeah. Well,
you needed it.
Thank God.
You needed it. Yes. Yeah. So you rolled a 3, but you have a +7 because of your stacked stats in action, and the +4 for the synergy bonus, which takes you to a 14, which is not as terrible as a 3. So I think you take your cue to a lesser degree from Vi, because you are a smaller kaiju, so you probably can't flip the whole ass car onto another car.
Even to save people, he won't make a mess.
Yeah.
Well, Grizlar, he threads them with stains. Like, if we don't move, like Grizlar will stain your clothes forever. Like something just like
the most horrible thing I can think of. Yes. I'll throw this oil on you.
I have turmeric, and Grizlar is not afraid to use it.
So maybe intimidating to a lesser degree, but I think you take the same approach as like trying to make spaces where they could run through, and then just trying to like herd them that way. So I think Vi is probably more efficient in it because they're just using pure fear. You're a little bit using action and confusion.
I mean, he's still strong. He's small, but he still can he can't lift a car, but he can shove it out of the way, kind of running, putting his shoulder into it, so he has to move it that way. But not as efficient as Violet, so it's kind of a lot slower to move things.
Yeah, and I think you make a corridor in that you almost like ricochet ping pong your way between a line of cars, so you make it a corridor. And that's the main way you're getting people out now.
and we see it like flash. The scene is like flashing back and forth between Grizlar and doing that, and then Vi, and then there's just this calm piano music as Dr. Rash has a saucer, and you didn't know this cafe was that kind of cafe that had a saucer and a cup, and he's just standing there as occasional glass flies through, watching it all, and then
getting one of those. I forgot what they're called, but like those little chocolatey breadsticks that you dip in coffee. You got one of those.
Oh,
biscotti.
Oh yes.
I also, the second thought was Grizlar's idea of throwing a trash can is like, and it stands up still upright.
He can't do it. He can't do it. He's like, okay.
It somehow scoops up trash when it lands.
Yeah, instead of dumping the trash out, there's less trash on the ground.
It's hard. I can't. Grizlar can't do it. Just.
I think probably at one point you pick up a trash can and turn it sideways to like rush at one of the glass things to chuck it through and scare people, and you get out of there.
Literally the only kaiju that will leave a city better than when he found it.
Yeah.
So I think as this is happening, you hear the sound of like crackling, like loudspeakers coming to life, and from this mecha that's just like causing chaos, shooting like missiles into like buildings and flipping cars and just like causing general chaos. Is like, citizens of unnamed city, because I don't know that we ever named it.
We never named. Are we 12 episodes in?
We are.
Named our
Yep.
city?
I don't think we ever named it.
Hold on. I'm gonna look at our prior.
Videopolis. There we go. I don't know.
Citizens.
Wow.
Welcome to the New World Order. Spoilers, there is none. Anarchy, chaos, this is what you deserve. Embrace the freedom. Release yourselves from the chains of heroes.
Are there any camera crews, like camera drones, or like the news? Well, communications are down, so I guess I don't know that would happen.
So there is no camera drones because again, communication networks are down. But I do think because there's always that poor reporter that gets sent out in the field and like the worst conditions ever.
Recording
like
on their cell phone.
Yeah, like the hurricane that they're literally like walking vertical for. Like there's always that poor reporter that they send on the scene. So there is like a reporter and a cameraman like trying to hide around the corner and like get footage, and you see they have that like bulky mic. You can tell that they're recording, not that they're broadcasting. So like the communication network is down, but they're recording to provide the footage later, and they're like, you can hear her trying to like narrate what's going on behind.
And then I abandoned that train of thought because I realized they're not live and I don't want to do what I wanted to do anymore.
Darn it.
Anyways.
Grizlar shakes his head at that, like when he says, because that's a major saying that Grizlar's like, wow.
I mean, surely these robots must communicate to each other somehow and to wherever they're taking orders from. Maybe you can hack into their broadcasting.
No, I don't want to do it that bad.
Yeah, I was like, why? Who already established they give zero fucks about technology?
I was just going to do something like super intimidating to a live camera. But if a live camera doesn't exist, I'm not doing that.
Then they can edit and, post it later. Just kidding.
Post-event intimidation.
Yeah, what happens next? I mean, we keep participating.
Yeah, do you join in the chaos? Are you continuing to try and ferret out the innocents from the area? It is very clear, I will say, from the announcement that was just made that most likely the person inside the mech is the major. because it was very much his voice when he did the announcement from those loudspeakers that are attached. And just because it's fun and it's continually tying these things together, I will say you notice that the security bots have that Nan logo on it, that you saw both with the buses and with the security systems and with the security bots in Death Lasered. So yeah, that thread is there.
So he's in a giant mech, is what you're saying. He's in a giant mech.
Yeah, he's in that giant mech that's like going down the street and tossing things and shooting missiles and Gatling gunning. And
so he looks at the two like, okay, so it's like, oh, it's chaos, right? I mean, what if we take down the big giant robots? And that's super chaos, right? That's chaotic. If we don't have to, because there's things.
I do want to get to that point, but my gut is just telling me that this is not the biggest, like, this is not the end game. Like, I want to see what the robot's going to do.
From outside the cafe, Dr. Rash is like waving at the robots, like, "Hello, Major. Love your work. You're doing great here." Sips the cappuccino.
I think you see one of the security bots like pause and look at you, and you see the like focus eyes thing like zoom in on you, and it like tilts its head and then it gives you a thumbs up and then goes back to the pure chaos it was causing.
I'm just down for doing the same kind of structured chaos we were trying to do to get the people out until the situation changes. But also, I would have to, Death Lasered and the Plaza are in sort of a downtown area. I would have to think that one of the hero corporations would be nearby too. Right?
What do you want to do with the heroes?
I want to just throw shit at their building.
Oh,
let's throw shit at their building.
Like, that's once we got like as many people as we could intimidatingly away from the path of the robot, Vi would start throwing shit at the hero thing. And I think that she would, as there are probably like scared people recording on their phones for later and this one news, Vi is shouting things as she like fully throws a car into like the lobby of this hero organization. She yells things like, "How are you going to protect us now? Like, where are your heroes?" Just that kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think when you get to the plaza to do that to the hero company, you're enlisted. That's one of your characteristics as Vi. So I will say, as you're entering the plaza, you realize something and then see something. The thing you realize is all of those X's that were in that like image that was shared with you, are all of the headquarters of both villain companies and hero companies. Because the Major stated he wants like this whole villains for hire, reality TV thing needs to stop. And as you step into the plaza, you see like the top third of Death Lasered is just gone, and the building itself is like in flames, and so is the Hero Corporation. Like a chunk of it is just blown out, and that's the same with any of the like similar headquarters you passed.
I mean, it's what we wanted to do.
Yeah, this is going swimmingly.
Like, less death.
Grizlar pauses for a moment as you say that. He just grabs her hand to like, Grizlar needs you, and he gives him his home address. Grizlar needs you to send someone to this address, please.
I'm on it. It's like you can see them doing like a communicating with the hive mind kind of partial salute, and also accessing the hive mind.
breaking omelets and whatnot. This is what this is. We're just breaking some omelets.
And I would say,
making omelets. We're breaking eggs to make the omelets.
I will say, a couple minutes later, you do see like a troop of like 5 or 6 red pandas come out of the building. One is like actively burning, but they're ignoring it, and they're tromping down the street toward in the general direction of where your home address is.
Yeah, Chris doesn't want to go. He's too scared of what he would see. So Chris, let me send someone else because, yes, Chris was like, yes, omelets, but it's depends on when omelets are being made.
This is an omelet of freedom. What this means is that we'll be able to do whatever we like once this is over. Once we don't have to follow any stupid rules established by capitalist hero businesses.
But won't they just start again? I mean, Grizlar feels like that's just going to. Okay, well.
I understand what you're saying, Grizlar, but this is going to cause the population to lose faith in them. And they only survived because the population consumed it.
But yes, wouldn't someone else be? There's still going to be people who are more powerful than others. What's not going to stop them from everyone's doing what they want to do? What's not going to stop them from subjugating others to their own things? I mean, yes, it's chaos, but it's still people are still going to have power. People are still going to do things that they want to do, like these corporations are doing. They're just going to. It's giving more power to them. There's going to be a big power struggle, then they're trying to fight to be the new. I mean, Grizlar just doesn't seem never ending.
I want a world where I can do what I please and follow through with the experiments that I want to follow through with. If that labels me a villain, then fine.
I mean, what was stopping you from doing it before? I mean, yes, you got in trouble, but either way. I don't know. Grizlar doesn't have much hope that it's going to really change anything, and if it does, it's not going to change things for long.
Well,
Grizlar, you don't seem like the type to give up. Are you saying we should do nothing?
Grizlar's confused, but Grizlar, you're happy this is happening. What would we do? Maybe Grizlar knows you don't want to stop it, and that's fine. There's nothing that we. I mean, yes, sometimes there are messes that are too big to clean up. Grizlar flashes back to a time like years ago where he couldn't clean. This is always his worst nightmare. Like sometimes there are messes that are too big to clean.
But they're too big to clean.
Sorry,
somebody's not happy. Vi goes and rescues that dog.
It's the chaos. The chaos.
But Grizlar, their messes are never too big to clean up when you bring a community together, and this is a spark, a flame that's being lit. The world had no real heroes because they were all tied down. We take this away, we're going to be able to see where the real heroes are. Shit, I'm only a villain because they labeled me one.
Grizlar does, you both make great points. Grizlar does see, does I say, just hard seeing all, like, just turns around and sees all the mess, like, it's hard seeing all of, this.
Grizlar, people like Vi and myself may be labeled villains, and we can either accept that or decide not to do anything about it. But if you feel the need to be a hero, be a hero.
I mean, honestly, Grizlar's no villain here either which way. Just wants to. I mean, Grizlar's a simple guy. Just wants to clean and just. Grizlar likes when everyone's happy too. I mean, that Grizlar doesn't hate that.
Either way, we are at an impasse. You won't be able to move forward by doing nothing.
We are cleaning up a rot. in society. While we're having this conversation, probably outside that same coffee shop, Vi is watching like where the big majors drone, because her gut is telling her this is not, something bigger is going to happen, and she's trying, that's where she's willing to intervene.
Yeah.
So she's been watching this while we're having the conversation.
So I think as this conversation is winding down, you had said you like went to and threw things at the hero thing. You saw the Death Laser Tower. I think you see stumbling out of the Death Laser Tower, clutching where their arm used to be, and like kind of like collapsing on the ground outside. You see Jin.
Ooh.
Make a joke. Should I spend a BS point to make it a person I care about? Sorry. It's a joke. Yeah. How far away would you say that is?
Probably across the plaza from you.
I mean, yeah. I would probably go over there.
And I think as you approach, you can see they're damaged enough that they're vampire nature, because Jin is a fellow villain from the A team, the rival team, who is a vampire. You can see the damage is extensive enough that their vampiric healing is like trying to fight with it, but it's a slow process. And I think they're kind of in that like partial passed out state because they've lost a lot of blood and have taken a lot of damage. And you see them go, they took Seth now. They took, I don't know what's going on. We were just in a meeting and everything exploded.
Vi's gonna pick them up and get them like to the side, you know, just like out of the middle of the sidewalk, and like lean him up against a building. It feels like there's not much first aid that can be administered to this, that unless it looks like something can be done to speed up the healing. But
I mean,
they're vampires.
They're vampires, so yes, whether or not you want to do that because of your relationship with Jin is another question.
No. And also because I'm a fucking lizard person.
Blood.
Huh? I think I'm also, what is it? Warm-blooded or cold, whatever the...
You're cold-blooded.
I'm cold-blooded. So no. I don't know. There's a rat. I don't know. But yeah. Okay. Who took Seth? No.
And they like cough, and not blood because they're a vampire. They, you know, either their heart doesn't beat or their heart beats very slowly depending on the lore. This like black viscous comes out. Sub-Zero and a few other people from I don't recognize them, but they had villain outfits on. And they kind of like start like sliding to the side, and like you can see that they're fighting with consciousness.
Blood is blood, right?
Yeah. I mean, are you asking me or are you asking Jim?
Oh, but are you gonna? Ooh.
I don't know if you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
Depends on the vampire rules.
Just do the red pandas have blood?
God. Oh my God. I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah, they're living creatures. There is one in the baby Bjorn on your front.
Not that one. This is my child.
Well, could we get asked them though? Because I'm sure, like, if it said, "Hey, could you
Yeah, the thing is that they have more sentience now than they've ever had. So
we could ask them, be like, "Hey, could you Hey, Grizlar will ask. Unless does I want to ask? Because Grizlar will ask me like, "Hey, can you?"
Don't ask Dr. Rash, because Dr. Rash would be like, "Yeah, sure, they're barely people."
I did not ask Dr. Rash. Could do you? If I would ask the red panda, do you think one of your siblings would be willing to give a little bit to help Jin? Give a little bit of blood.
You can see them accessing the collective mind that is the red pandas, on the condition they rip them apart.
Rip the red panda apart?
Yes.
I mean, they need a little bit of healing before they're going to have the strength. But
yes.
Sure.
But they must rip them apart.
Okay, I can't. You're sentient now, so I can't tell if it's because you want more red pandas or you've decided they decided they like this. Yeah, they'll rip them apart. We'll grow more.
Porque no los dos.
Yep. That's where I was afraid this is going. Okay.
Rash is also wondering if you turn one into a vampire, do you turn them all into a vampire?
Yeah, that's horrifying. That's horrifying.
A vampiric red panda self-regenerating collective hive mind that gets intelligent as you think it more.
So to avoid worst case scenario, yeah, they would have to be ripped apart.
That makes sense. Yeah, so rip them apart beforehand. Okay.
All right. Jin, blood will be here in a minute. But you got to rip it up. Rip it apart.
Okay.
Do your thing.
I think you feel a tug on your pants at that point, and you look down and it's another red panda.
Oh my god.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
This one's got a bow tie on.
Thank you for your sacrifice. And I push it forward, and then I'm like, leaving this to be. Like, we're ending scene. Okay, this is the scene end on Jin.
Just turning our backs for a little bit.
No, Vi has done a good deed, but doesn't care about Jin very much. And so knows that Jin is super capable once they heal and is now turning around to like see what else is going on.
Yeah, and they did tell you that at least Sub-Zero and a few other villains are the ones that took Sethno out. You do see signs in the hero corporation that you were throwing shit at and like being like, fuck you, of some sort of fight happening. There are like knocked out and possibly deceased heroes in the lobby, and they look like some sort of drag marks too, leading to the door and out into the plaza. So you might come to the conclusion that maybe people are taking people from the corporations somewhere.
Are there any kaiju heroes out and about? Because I know my cousin was like one of them was like, I'm a big hero, I can't talk to the family function or any.
Yeah. So I get BS points per player. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say you learned that your cousin landed a huge job. It was like recording some sort of like big blockbuster hit of the year. And it was going to be like a massive kaiju fight battle that required like everyone that they had built in their small little like boutique-y kaiju company. And it is far enough away that they're not going to be here.
Okay.
So very conveniently timed.
That's that's a weird convenience. Okay,
I can make those decisions conveniently timed.
Someone might be points of 4. Exactly.
And I will say, as we get to this, where you all are having this realization, you do hear another like large speaker crackling sound, and look up and see, because this is very villain coded, a dirigible with the massive speaker on the bottom.
Gee, I wonder where they took them.
I was literally about to say that I would like to follow and find out where they took them.
Mhm.
I think that Vi says that out loud, and Dr. Rash just goes,
And at that pointing up, you do hear the loudspeaker crackle to life. Who goes, "Citizens, do you not see that your heroes do nothing? That the villains are for show? If you still have the wool over your eyes and deny what is actually going on, I shall show you and disillusion you further. Go to City Hall. See what your heroes are actually made of."
Ooh.
You know, like I know
It's just
I know this is all necessary, but I'm not a fan of the theatricality.
I get that, but also this is the kind of railroading I'm looking for. City Hall it is.
As you head to City Hall, that is actually, well, we'll take our break. That seems like a good point to take our break. So we will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Please take this time to get snackies, hydrate, or die straight, walk your dog, do what you need to do. I don't know. You live your life. You be youing. Um, but we will see you in a little bit, and we hope you join us for the conclusion of Villains by the Hour when we get back. Bye.
Okay. My thing is I started yawning. Don't know if y'all know. That's a clue about blood sugar. So I'm going to take my blood sugar.
I'll grab a snack.
Yeah, I'm also probably going to have to do that. I got to do this first.
Dang, that's me.
I'm still muted. Okay. Kayla, in the director menu, can you refresh my camera? It's not working on my end.
Maybe was a call saying not to go to work? Was that what the call was saying from Montana? When?
All right, people are arriving at my place.
There we
so
go.
I might be muted more often than not for the second half.
Okay. Also, when we go back, I don't know what you discussed with Rain and Maeve. See, now I'm doing the opposite. Sophia, um, do you have something about what they're doing? Because I don't think we would go this, if I would go this long without checking in with them. And so I wanted to prepare that before we went live and made you think about it. Right.
I I feel like they would have told us too. I feel like we'd all know what they were up to. Like I feel like we'd met up and we're like, hey, we're doing X, Y, and Z. So I feel like we would all kind of
We may
know
know that,
they're
but I really think that by on our way to City Hall would be checking in to make sure that they,
see.
with everything literally blowing up,
True. If they're okay.
check that they got out of the way, and if they didn't, like.
It's a good point.
So I just wanted to prepare that so that it wasn't out of nowhere. Right. Okay. No, but when you might have feelings for somebody that you just married, you kind of want to protect them.
You might have feelings for someone you just married.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Hello and welcome back to what I'm sure will be a rousing good time. Our villains, our Z team, has heard the announcement from the loudspeaker under the dirigible villain style that is floating above the city, full of chaos and explosions and attacking security bots, announcing that the major, well, who the villains and the audience know to be the major making these announcements, will show the remaining citizens who are still holding on hope what their heroes are truly made of at City Hall. So our Z team has a direction to go to. So I'm assuming you guys
Yes.
shrunk it down there.
Do the red
And
pandas get back to me? Like, is my family okay? Did I send
I
them
mean,
off there?
they're running on foot.
How come one had a scooter? They can only have one scooter that they all use. It's fine.
yes.
They're you saw the group run out and run on foot in the direction of the address you gave them. One of their powers does not include super speed.
Okay, that's the next evolution.
Here we go. Vampiric and also super speed.
Yeah, and as we are running towards City Hall, being in downtown probably doesn't take that long.
No.
Vi gets on her regular phone to tap. No, we just talked about this during break, and I realized we don't have any form of communication. Never mind. Vi pulls out her phone to check on Todd and Maevis, realizes that all the communication lines are down, and just prays to the universe.
Yeah, so I will spend a BS points to say, coming into your normal phone right before the communication network went down, Todd had gone off to see, like, make sure Dot was okay and, like, was away from whatever might be happening because Dot also works at Def Lasered. And Maevis did the same with Cyrene, their brand new little relationship. And you had gotten a hunkered down, like, text message, like confirmation, like they met up with who they've gone for right before the network goes down. So you know that Todd is at least with Dot, Maevis is at least with Cyrene. What has happened since the network has gone down? I don't know.
Okay.
This is why you invest in CB radio, folks, for the end times.
Does Dr. Rash have a CB radio on him except
say.
he doesn't connect to anybody because nobody else got one?
No, that's what Christian believes in. Rash knows nothing about getting ready for the end times. He's not a
little PSA right there, just
Or
hey, it's the only communication that can't be monitored.
Or also, the equipment to make your own enclosed network that's not affected by the downing of a centralized communication network. This is from
Similar
Doomsday
to
Proper
Vi.
Kayla.
Similar to Vi, Nicola will just end up dying. I could not be bothered to do all of that work.
Go back to carrier pigeons. What I would do, they're pretty,
Carrier pigeons.
they're pretty good.
Actually, they are pretty effective.
Do you have any, Blake?
I mean, you gotta be prepared. So I'm just,
I hear
Just let me know if
pigeons
you
and
get that
tasty
letter.
meat, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't take you long. It's probably a few blocks to City Hall itself. And as you get there, you do see security bots almost corralling and forcing like groups of people to head that way too, so that there's like some sort of audience or like building up as well.
So what are we going to? I mean, what do you guys want to do when we get there? Are we just gonna watch? I mean, what is the?
I want to see the show.
Okay.
I want to see the show from pretty close, just in case. I'm gonna get like
Good front row, so like up there in the.
Yeah, but like not orchestra, like the side.
Mezzanine.
Yeah.
I do not go to too many musicals. So yeah, you can slowly make your way through there. I think especially if Vi or Dr. Rash is going first, because you guys are so big, you can make room, even if there isn't any, by pushing people aside.
Wow, because I'm short. Okay. Wow.
You described yourself as like 3.5 feet tall.
So I can sneak behind people's legs and stuff to go through. So I'm just
not saying. With the spikes that you have grown out right now from your villain form. That's
He always has those out.
uncomfortable.
He always has, but they'll be fine. This little poke is not going to kill them. Okay.
So that's a big poke in an area. I don't think anyone wants that.
That's just suck.
So you guys can make your way to the front. And again, you see these security bots kind of like corralling large groups of people like loosely around where City Hall is. And as you get closer to the front and can actually see through the crowd, you see probably like an easy dozen of both hero CEOs and villain CEOs like bound and chained on their knees in front of a pair of very large security bots. And you also see standing behind them Sub-Zero and like a couple of villains, like one that you like maybe vaguely recognize, and then some other like a dash of people you don't recognize. You do, I think, just so that there's the understanding that the people who are with the major are both from villains and heroes. I do think one of them is like a hero that's been like plastered all over the place recently, like making their big hit. So that there seems to be double agents from both sides who have been involved in this. I think as that sinks in, you hear the sound of like something very large crashing through things, and you see that big mech from before crashes through the corner of City Hall. Not needfully, it's just wanton, like, let me just throw a shoulder and cause some destruction. And like continues to run to this little like flat, almost like platform there, and you see it stop and almost like sink down, and the front of it falls out, and walking out of it is the major, and he pulls out cigar, lights it. All right, so let's show you this whole corrupted system you all so love. All the heroes, all the villains you love to hate. You think this is going to save you? They're nothing but reality TV stars. And at this point, he's reached the like group on their knees, and he like puts his foot to the back of one of the like hero CEOs and like pushes and kicks them forward. They're not going to save you, and I'm going to show you just what they're made of.
Grizlar's gonna yell out, "Who hurt you?" It's like Grizlar's gonna try to change his voice, which is hard. He's a kaiju, but he's gonna yell that out.
And sure. I think he like hones in on you when you say who hurts you. He's like, "Good point, Grizlar," and pulls up the leg of one of his pants to show the mechanical leg replacing his actual leg. The establishment has decided that anyone who does not bow down to this false narrative of reality TV show heroes and reality TV show villains locked into contract for an outcome, that they should be killed, that they should be off the map, no longer existing. This is what they do when you decide you don't want to be a part of their establishment.
What did you do to them? He doesn't say that out loud, but like he knows he killed other people who did that to him. But yeah, that's all Grizlar's outburst. That's all he does. That's all he says.
Now you may be asking yourself, well, this is a good point, but why all of this? Why all of this theatrics? Because you have ignored the truth for too long. You think us to be conspiracy theorists, nuts, anarchists. Well, you know what? You can't deny reality. What's in front of your very eyes. And at that, you see that the people and the security bots that have been behind those tied up figures move forward just enough to like shove the rest of them down, like the one that the major kicked. Now, we're going to show you the reality of these so-called heroes and villains. No one has actual abilities nowadays. It's all put on for show. It's razzle dazzle nonsense. In fact, Grizlar, why don't you and your friends get up here and help me make a demonstration?
Chris just looks at you two. Chris are just like rolls
Yeah,
his eyes.
Vido's up there.
Okay, so I guess Grizlar will follow suit.
I think he just kind of stands there smoking a cigar as he's waiting for you all to come up there. It's like, I believe you all have a little bit of venom, rightly so, with some of these on stage right now. So I'm going to let you have a chance to not only show these good people the falsehood that they have been fed, but give you all the benefit to enact some vengeance, some justice, as you will, to whoever you like in this lineup.
Anyone on stage? You said so. Technically, anyone on stage on.
Anyone in this lineup.
Vi
I was
Vi
very
looks-
specific on that.
Vi looks at the lineup with like her arms crossed, and she says, you know, kind of yelling and projecting to the crowd. So, if you don't fit into their society, they punish and kill you. And in order to change that, you want to do the same exact thing.
Sometimes you gotta fight swords with swords. Viva la revolution.
What?
No one said the major makes sense, guys. He's a villain, like a true villain.
And so he wants us to like do some of these people, right? So his thing is he's telling us we have to like do something to someone in the lineup.
He's
essentially.
giving you like a free pot shot at whoever you want in the lineup. Because again, remember, it's all of the CEOs of both the hero corporations and the villain corporations in this city. So that includes Seth No, who is
Vi's
the
going
CEO
up
of Death Lizard.
Vi's going up behind Seth now.
Yeah, and you can see she's been worked over. Some of her snake in her hair, because Sethno is a Gorgon, or like decapitated, or like looked like they've been like ripped off or blown off in some way, and she looks rough, like she's actively bleeding from like cuts, this like green ooze.
And Vi looks intent, like she is putting on the show the major wants, and she looks angry and she looks like revenge. And she's gonna, I'm assuming they're like chained up with their hands behind their back.
Yeah.
She's gonna grab the chains or grab that and like force Sethno to stand up. And like put her head like so that she's talking into Sethno's ear, but facing the crowd. And she says, I'm gonna what does she say? God, I want it to be good, but I, Nicola, am just a dumb little guy. I'm going to give you the best revenge I can think of. And she is going to use her strength to rip the chains off her hands. Do I need to roll for that?
Yes. So it is going to be a action check. I will give you a 3 to your synergy bonus because of your relationship with Sethno and what your intention here is.
I actually don't. Okay. In this form, my pacifist characteristic says I can't issue action challenges.
Yeah, so
does that count? Okay.
So it's not a challenge in that you're trying to punch her in the. If you were trying to punch her in the face, that would be going against your pacifist nature. But you're going against an inanimate object, the chains.
Okay, so then I have a +4 because 3 from the synergy and 1 from my action.
Oh, baby.
Ooh, a 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, an important question. Are you trying to be subtle with this breaking of the chains? Or are you just breaking the chains as a signal for it to pop off for the rest of you?
So I don't know that it's necessarily to pop off, because that's not the end action. That is just the big action. She's going to do something immediately after that. Ooh. She's not being subtle. It is like a theatrically big ripping of the chains to essentially free Sethno.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think you definitely can rip the chains. Now, clarifying, are you trying to break the chains or just rip the chains off?
I doubt that I could get them, like, the cuffs off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm essentially breaking her out of the, like, link that's holding them all together.
So that they're at least not tied together.
Yes.
Yeah, you can definitely do that with that 16. It's totally doable. Very theatric, big.
Vi does that with Sethno standing. And she said, and Vi says, I'm giving the freedom you should have given to me. And then I'm going to kick her off the steps into the crowd.
Now, to clarify again, are you saying that out loud so that the crowd and everyone can hear you?
Yes. This is her theatrically following what the major said, doing whatever we wanted, getting our little pot shot in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you the freedom you should have given me. And I'm kicking her off the steps.
Yes, so that's going to happen. She's somewhere in the crowd, but what the reaction from the major is going to be is he's going to narrow his eyes at you and be just like disappointed dad, shake his head and be like, I expected so much more of you, Vi. Pulls out like Desert Eagle style gun, points it at one of the heroes, and I'm going to spend my 2 backstory points to just blow off the head of one of the heroes.
That's fine. Can I attack? If he goes off, like that's
yeah. I'm assuming this is going to pop off now.
Yes.
So if you're attacking, roll me an action.
Okay. I can do that. That's all I can do. See, Grizlar's doing what he can do, and that's an action's what he can do.
Yeah. 16 plus 7, 23 definitely hits.
So what he's doing too, like Grizlar's gonna run, Short's gonna jump and just do like a flip, so he can hit him with the spikes on from his back. So they kind of jump and
yeah.
And then a D20 for the chart, right?
Yes.
Now I rolled that. Let me get the chart pulled up. Hold on. Dang it! I'm so prepared.
I mean, I have the chart pulled up too.
Yeah, but gotcha. No okay. Why did I do a hidden roll?
I don't know. I don't know what the number is. I can't help you.
For real.
Oh no!
Oh, what does the 1 do?
One is that a
death. Hell yeah! I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at taking him out. But I mean.
Yeah, but that's assuming that they don't have a characteristic.
Oh.
Because if you remember, I think Todd has the characteristic where they can pick a result on the chart.
Dang. Okay. Darn. I was so stoked for a second. That's fine. I was going to change it too.
So I think I'm going to instead have him choose to take an injury. So that injured. So he takes you full spike to the gut. like flying football style, and it knocks him back into the crowd for a moment. So
That
injured
break his
means he's
arm?
so injured means he skips his next turn.
Oh, okay. 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 So he's out.
You do still have the lineup of the double agents and the security bots.
Yeah. They're just sheep though, so it's fine.
How does Dr. Rash react to this?
Who would have given the order to lock me out of my lab?
Probably Seth now.
They're gone.
No, they're in the crowd. They're not gone.
Oh, he shot someone else. Got you.
She got shoved off the stage right into the front of the crowd. She's not gone. She's right there. Yeah. She's very injured.
He shot a couple heroes. Dr. Ash would like to hop off the stage, just kind of like grab Sethno's arm, just like restrain her, and just be like, we're going to stand and watch, all right? And then maybe perhaps we can negotiate the circumstances of employment in the near future.
I like how Dr. Rash negotiation.
You're like wanting to negotiate when there's going to be no company at the end of this.
That feels like it's totally up to us whether there's going to be a company or not.
That's a good point.
That is true.
We're going to be the new. Then she should be negotiating with youth and be like, yeah, no, I get it.
Vi, you kicked this off. What would you like to do?
Vi would like to say, and then we pause and go out of character. And Nicholas says, pro tip, don't make a character cooler than you. Because then when you want them to say really bomb-ass lines, you can't actually think of them. And then we go back into, it's like the VH1 behind the music at the bottom of the screen.
That's a deep cut nowadays.
It really is. A deep cut into my very old soul. I guess at this precise moment, Vi would be fighting these double agents behind. Like, if they come out after her or the rest of the people in the line, she's gonna go fisticuffs with them.
Yeah, so I think with that, the security bots are gonna go.
Oh, I forgot that we had a
map. The map is no longer accurate because we went into a secondary stage I was not accounting for when I made maps.
That's okay.
So math. 12 and 20. So I think the security bots for the moment aren't putting you or Grizlar as a priority. They're instead going ham on the people that are tied up.
Oh, that's what Vi would be preventing. Like, she is going to be pulling them off of these people.
Yeah, so you can definitely help some.
Obviously, yeah, she's one lizard.
Now, are you prioritizing the hero CEOs or the villain CEOs?
I don't think Vi would make a differentiation. She would be prioritizing the nearest ones. Sethno was lined up.
Yeah, so you were right. You're right where Sethno was for that whole ripping the chains, kicking off the stage thing. So you're probably near the villain CEOs. Because the Major seems like someone who would do that division. Because again, the Major is a true villain. He's not a good person. So I'm gonna roll to see something here real quick. Well, I don't want 3d6. I want 1d6. Thank you. 6. Cool. The villains are safe for the moment. All the hero CEOs are gone. They are various versions of squished, broken, shot.
We can rebuild them.
We can rebuild them. Dr. Rash can
look,
do it.
I don't even want to defend CEOs as a hero. I'm playing a bad guy. You want me to defend the CEO? No.
So Vi, are with the other the villain ones, are you trying to like put yourself between them and the people, or are you trying to get them off stage? What are you doing for them?
I think she's picking up and throwing something. Whether she's throwing the CEOs off the stage or she's throwing the double agents off the stage, she is just separating.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like whoever gets thrown off the stage is like kind of up to a dice roll how well I am doing this, whether I'm getting the double agents or the villains.
Okay. Yeah, because those are really the only two options for throwing things off the stage. There are the double agents, there are the CEOs. So yeah,
point to separation.
Yeah, give me an action roll. Because you released Sethno and kicked her off the stage, I will give you a +4 to your synergy bonus.
Hell yeah.
All right. So I have a +5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, not the best, not the worst.
I thought that was a 2. That's a 7. It's a 12.
Yeah. So, again, you taking a moment. Your goal is just separation, correct?
Yes.
So, in theory, let's roll to see how many. You know what? Yeah, we'll roll to see how many get tossed off the stage first. 1.
Better than trying, better than none.
And I'm gonna ask you: would you like to toss 1 double agent or 1 CEO off the stage?
We'll toss 1 CEO.
Cool.
I hate that I have to. I'm like with Dr. Rash a little bit in that I hate that it's CEOs that I'm protecting, but I'm gonna be making a point, and it's gonna be like a rousing speech. And so yeah. I'm just still writing it.
I want to be very clear before I have you do this next circumstantial roll, which isn't like a Vi thing, but is I'm making Vi determine the crowd's mood, right? It is a villain in a crowd who just saw a villain attack the city. So we're going to determine if the crowd is cognizant enough to realize that they're as much a victim, or if it is the crowd mentality, mob mentality thing happening here.
Okay.
So the higher the number, the better. The lower the number, the worse. Okay? So just roll me a d20, and we'll see what the crowd mood is, what the direction of the crowd is.
Ooh. You did ask the person who's rolled historically the worst this season to do this.
You're the one that kicked him off the stage.
I did. I know.
So it made sense to make you roll. So I think because a mob mentality, you kick this still restrained villain CEO off the stage into the crowd. Mob mentality, they kind of just dogpile on them and you lose sight of them.
Okay, wait. you said the Major's in there too, right? And so if they're bad and mad and stuff like that, and he's a villain, he just did all that. Is he getting humbled too?
So the Major has you in his gut, is on the ground, is not in the crowd.
Got you.
I think the way that this is there's like
a bear
steps
like
up
like the
to
stage.
get to the city hall because we're at the front of city hall.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah. So on the ground with you in there, the stomach spikies, but not quite as into the crowd as that CEO was. But you, for purposes, they're just covered by the crowd now. You can't see what happens, but you can intuit what might be happening. But yeah, Grizlar, what would you like to do?
Continue making sure the Major. I guess continue attacking Major since he still has quite left in him.
Yeah.
Just making sure that. So yeah. So I'm just on top of him too. So like Spike's still in his gut, essentially. I mean, I think the D is probably gonna be done unless he gets some help. But yeah. So I'll go for another attack.
Since you are related to the Major, you are on top of him. I will give you a +3 synergy bonus.
Okay, so that's just be 20, 25 then. 25.
Yeah, you like okay, how are you attacking him? Because you were in his gut. I'm assuming you get up in some way.
I kind of like just use like my back muscle to force itself up and then just kind of land again. So like I go in the air and kind of just do like a front flip again, just land back on him with the spikes.
Okay, yeah.
So double spike action, like almost like a wrestler, like WWE's kids are into it, so it's very kind of like high flying, like jumping off the table, something like that.
Yeah, roll me another d20 so we can do another action result.
12. What is that?
12 is damaged. One prop can't be used. This prop is selected by you because you won. It does not have to be your prop. You can choose none. I'm assuming you're not going to choose none. So the main prop you see him with, he still has it in his hand, is that Desert Eagle-like pistol.
And I know he loves it too. I know he loves that pistol too. So yeah, so it's good.
I think you know that it even has a name, like engraved on the side of it is like Marjorie, like he named the gun.
He would name it that. So yeah, so it comes down that definitely. This spike, one of the spikes definitely just takes that apart.
Yeah, so I think I don't think you could take it apart with a spike, but I do think you make it unusable. Because it is a metal gun.
But I'm a kaiju, baby. I'm just jumping down on him, but fine. So yeah, at least it bends in a way where it can't shoot.
Yeah, that's what I was like. You can make it unusable. But I don't know that a spike can fully destroy a metal gun.
You got hit by a kaiju spike? I'm just saying. So that's fine.
I have not had the pleasure. I'm working off of theory. Dr. Rash, you are there with Sethno, keeping her from escaping, being like, "You watch this." What are you doing now?
Sethno, as you can see, we the three of us are very much capable of deciding whether or not you have a job or even a life this time next year. Is there anything that you would like to provide for us or make any promises to make sure that we can all live a nice, happy life?
Yeah, so this is probably going to be a drama roll. Because she just saw a villain go under the crowd and what you all are doing, I will give you a +5. But then also you're here vaguely threatening her and being like, "Give me something," even though your company might not be here tomorrow. So I'm gonna have it go down 1 to a +4. That seems reasonable.
You're muted still.
I was just saying, like, I already do have a +3, so this is a +7 total.
Hell yeah.
21. And I think she like you can tell she's like uncomfortable and she is trying to like get away, and she's like, "What do you want?"
First off, unlimited access to the labs.
Like, look, I'll just fucking make you a lab sub corporation, okay? You happy? Can I get the fuck out of here?
Grizlar is head of maintenance.
Maintenance? Sure. I guess we don't have maintenance right now, but sure. Grizlar's head of maintenance.
There are some other favors that we'll get from Vi, Todd, and Maeve later, but for now, just hold still, and I'm gonna go fight the major.
Yeah, sure. And as soon as you're like 3 or 4 steps away from her, she's like, God, she's not sticking around.
Yeah, I'm good with that for being my turn for now.
Okay, bye.
Vi's gonna yeah, Vi is still just like self-defense fighting on this stage. I guess.
Yeah, there are 3 CEOs left on the stage alive. So if you I will give you the full 5 synergy bonus for continuing to like put yourself in defense of these, given the speech and everything you've tried so far. It will still be an action roll.
Okay, so that makes a +6 then, because I have 1 in action. Nice. That's an 8.
Yeah, so you can still do it because you have said your whole goal is to keep the 2 parties away from each other. Might mean that you take damage, and we all know what happens when Vi takes damage.
Mm-hmm. We do.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Yeah, so I think in defense of these CEOs, I think some of them get like still get hit, but they're not like out. They're, you know, there's like a bleeding or damage to them. But I think you keep any of them from dying, but you do get hit by something, and you get like a slice across you.
It's just my tummy hurts a little bit every time you say in defense of these CEOs.
That's what you're doing. I don't know how else to describe it.
I know.
I gave you all the choice of being anti-CEO or pro-CEO. I don't have
anti-CEO.
No, but this is for a reason, though. This is for an ulterior reason. This is like, you know, not like, oh, see, this is like, we have a bigger message that's above them. So
this is bigger than the CEOs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But then I'm starting to transform?
Yes. Your
cool.
transformation
you guys could have just gone full villain like me.
It's not in Vi's bones. Do I have bones? Yeah, I have bones. I don't know how lizards work.
Yeah, lizards have bones. They're not jellyfish.
But this is our fantasy, so if you don't want them to have bones, they don't have to have them, okay?
No, they have bones.
They still have bones.
I was just being a little jokey about how I don't know how lizards and now kaiju work.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, if Vi wants, I can turn them into slosh plop. Like,
no.
That's always an option.
Not yet.
So as Vi, for people who may be joining us for the first time on this finale, what does the transformation look like?
Vi like starts to like they got hit and it's like a cut across their arm, and they look and they start to like breathe heavy, and there's a little bit of saliva that builds up, and then it's very smooth, but it's also kind of like when using another IP, when Mario like takes the little the mushroom and like goes whoop whoop whoop. It's kind of like that, but it's kind of smooth. I just need to use less descriptions. Until she is then a purple 40-foot full-size Godzilla-style kaiju. And now I switch to Vi character sheet 2. Brute.
Brute. Yep, it's full brute.
Anyways, yeah. So she is, and I think when it finishes happening, she just lets out this long roar that like probably scares the crowd into like standing still for a moment.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna roll something real quick. Cool. So everyone who's left on the stage can recognize like a transformation. That's like the whole thing about this reality TV show, like existence between heroes and villains. So the double agents, double crossers, like realize what's happening and start backpedaling. The 3 remaining villain CEOs that are on stage start backpedaling too. I think though, because I think it was a perfect split of like 2 and 2. I think 2 of the double crossers don't make it off the stage. And 2 of the villain CEOs don't make it off the stage. But 1 tumbles off the stage and 4 of the double crossers tumble off the stage.
Is one of the double crossers one of our former members still? Is he still up here?
Sub-Zero is not on the stage anymore, but is scrambling away from the growing Vi. Grizlar, you are still with the Major. You damaged their gun. You've put some spikes into their stomach. What would you like to do?
I mean, as the Kaiju Wings wants to keep attacking, unless he gives up, which is Kaiju, like they accept like a defeat, so he'll keep attacking until he's done. As is the Kaiju way.
When have you known the Major to ever give up?
That's a good point.
So yeah, you can go ahead and same synergy bonus. Yep.
21. Well, then number 20. So you're just
I was like so like 24 or 25, something like that. But yeah, you continue to whittle down their health. You're like slashing them up, you're biting them, you're like almost like tearing, eviscerating into them. And after you, because he no longer has his turn skipped, is the Major.
Oh wait, but he breaks something though. I did a 12 because I have successful again, so that's another 12 for a broken thing, or he can switch it if he wants to.
So yeah, something else on him is damaged. He does have a lot of. He's the Major. He's military coded. He has a lot of weapons on him. If you want to get rid of another weapon,
could I get rid of his artificial leg to make it hard for him to move?
Yeah, if you want to do that, I'll allow it.
I will damage his leg so it makes it harder for him to kind of get around, because you don't like to really aim and use a weapon. So
yeah. So this is gonna make him do the thing even more. So he's going to roll first to see. So 15.
My defense is. What's your defense again? 10 plus your
modifier. So if your bonus is 7, then it's 10 plus 7, which is 17.
So 17. So yeah, okay.
So he's not attacking you. His action is instead to manage to grab a little control box he has to press it. So he presses that, and you see that mech behind you sit up, the thing close, and it comes to life, and it starts moving towards you.
That's fine. Okay.
Dr. Rash, what would you like to do?
All right. I know communications are down, but this isn't exactly a technological thing. So if I got to spend a BS point, I will.
Are we giving you USB radio?
No, something even dumber, if you can believe it. So learning from watching the collective in action, I think Dr. Ash has learned something of the value of swarms. So I would like to summon as many of my mutated animals as I possibly can, using just like a simple a whistle, just like a whistle that Dr. Ash keeps in his pocket, just they can't be heard by human ears, just a really loud whistle, and then like every mutated animal that can hear is going to come over here and attack the major.
Yeah. So how many BS points do you have left?
I have 2.
So give me those 2. You have a whistle that all of your mutagenic creations can hear. 1 and no. And then go ahead and roll me a drama roll to just see how many will pay attention to your whistle call.
All right. Do I get a synergy bonus for my mutagenic specialty?
Yes, you'll get a synergy bonus from that, and I'll give you an additional 3 as well.
Thank you. So this is a plus 10 for me total. 16.
Yeah. So I think you sound this off, and just for the sake of cinematicness, rather than making you wait until things start showing up, I think we're gonna use the magic of the cinematic universe, and almost jump cut to, we'll say 5 have answered your call, and a 6th being Ocho.
Yeah, I was hoping for Ocho.
Of all creatures answering the call, you see Ocho, which is a octopus that again is not a humanoid octopus. It is literally just a large octopus using 4 of its legs to stand up and wearing clothes. You see Ocho barreling down the street, 2 of its other arms on one side holding a bazooka, 2 of its other arms on the other side holding like a large like Gatling gun or something, and they're just just barreling down with 5 other of your mutagenic creations behind them. And I will let you determine which of those 5 are.
Yeah, we have Cicero the Shoebill, Pad Face the Sharpei Eel. I think one is just like a small swarm of bugs inspired by the collective. I think, and then one is a very intelligent but otherwise powerless female deer that I named. I have the name here. I wrote it down, but I have to use it before the season ends. The Bishop Don Magic Fawn.
Bishop
Don Magic Fawn.
You know what? Because of that name, they will get a +2 to whatever they try.
Dang.
I make the rules here. But yeah, I think you see, Ocho screaming as his 4 tentacles are like flapping him down the street with those mutagenic creatures behind him. Now, I have a question, Dr. Ash. They have answered your call. We've established that they have a call to come to you. Do you have some sort of standing order when they answer the call? Is it just to get to you? Is it to attack? What is the standing order you have given them when this call sound goes out?
I think it would make the most sense just to come to me and then await further orders once they arrive.
Okay. So not as bad as it could have been when they hit the ground. But I don't think they discriminate. Their job is just to bulldoze their way to you. Their job is not to cause harm, but they don't care if harm is caused, is what I'm hearing.
I'm okay.
So I think they hit the crowd and they just start knocking people over and like trampling people to get to you. And then you get like this semi-ring around you of your mutagenics. And Ocho just like, who we killing, Dad?
Yeah, a tear comes out of Dr. Ash's flat face, blends in with the rest of his slimy skin. And then he pats Ocho on the lack of shoulder, maybe on just one of the guns he's carrying.
Who we killing?
and just points at the major.
Okay. So on your next turn, they will take the initiative with you because I'm not managing 6 different initiatives.
6 different rolls.
So Vi, what would you like to do? You're now full kaiju.
Hell yeah.
I want to step on the major.
Yeah. So I will give you full synergy bonus for that. I will one just Grizlar is there.
Go for it. Do it.
Joke's on you. He likes that shit.
Yeah, bro, this is Grizlar's thing.
This is how he got married.
This is like normal. Like Grizlar will look up and just nod and stuff like it's okay. Like he'll look up and just be like, sometimes you gotta do stuff that's worth it that way. So just nod like it's fine.
If the action roll's high enough, can Grizlar roll out of the way?
I don't know that he could roll out of the way, but I might let you avoid killing him.
Okay. Well, if I have a +5 synergy bonus in this form, that gives me a +10.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Okay, so 18.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I think Grizlar, you take a little bit of damage, but I think most of Vi's attack lands on the front, like the top half.
No, in this form, I don't have my pacifist feature, which lets me take damage.
Yeah, I was like, you have brute, and brute. I think are your characters.
And ultra-violent.
Oh, and ultra-violent. Yeah, so you're stats to destroy in this form.
I think Grizlar even helps in this, like, because the major tries to slide away, so Grizlar kind of shoots him down too to make sure he doesn't get away.
Yeah, so I think you step on the top half of him. So he's really close to being done. HP in this system, weird AF.
I meant for me. I meant for me. How many plot points for me? For my damage.
You're probably going to take probably like 2 because they took 4.
Yeah. Don't forget to roll your d20. You gotta roll your d20 since you had a successful attack.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
It's just been so long since I've had a success.
Another 1 vapor explosion.
14.
14 is damaged again. So what would you like to have inoperable on the major, aka got squished when his front has got stepped on?
I was about to say his heart. Does that work?
I have an idea.
That's not a prop.
I have an idea.
I would like to have. Okay,
that
I
box
wanted
he
to.
Used.
What box?
That boxing he used. Because he hit the button that he used that to control the robots, right?
That you saw him press before the mecha activated, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I would know that, though, so it doesn't make sense. I wouldn't have seen that being so giant, so...
I honestly feel like it makes more sense. I know that I say, like, it makes sense. This is our own reality. But I feel like it would just be the mech. Like, her foot has completely smashed the mech.
So the mech is not currently considered a prop by the major.
I guess then the box. I don't know. Her big-ass Gojira foot is just going to smash everything that's under there. I guess if there's the box under there, then it would be the box. Pretty much whatever prop he has left.
Yeah, so the box is crushed under the foot and his front half. Just to be transparent, he has a single plot point left. He has like no plot armor. He has a single plot point left. However, with the destroyed control box, the mecha is no longer being controlled, but it's still full bore running. So I think it's running. It was running to help, but now it has no more commands. It's just barreling. It's just
he's not wearing it anymore.
No, he's out of it.
I zoned out for a second. I'm sorry. That's my neurospicy.
So, Grizlar, I will need you to give me an action-reaction roll to see if you can get out of the way of this bull-charging mecha.
I have to go get the thing that just got delivered to my door.
Let's see. Oh.
Yeah, so I think it full on just like hits you like a
Gotcha.
full train going at full speed. And you're gonna take another plot point for that.
Okay.
And it's still running. It's not stopping. It's like running into the crowd and like through and over people, like crushing people, and just runs through a building and is just like seems to just keep going.
No, so the problem solved in a little bit. So that's another thing. Just like that's okay. That's another thing.
Oh, I totally forgot about the red panda. So there is a red panda that's in a baby Bjorn that's no longer on the front of Vi because Vi turned into kaiju.
I had to step away for drugs.
It's okay. We forgot about the red panda who was on the baby Bjorn. So we're saying that there is a red panda in a baby Bjorn standing by themselves because you're now a kaiju. You can't have the baby Bjorn on your
That
front.
is very true. No, here's the thing, is that I think that like the red panda's feet have popped out. I know baby Bjorns don't have feet things, but it is kind of just a wrap. And so I think the feet pop out the sides so he can still stand up. It's just still attached around him.
Oh gosh.
Now, Dr. Ash, the red pandas are your creation. In the explosion, the number of red pandas has exploded, so they have gained more sentience. They have gained enough intelligence to have telekinetic speech with creatures. How do I put this without giving the game away? How much of your villainousness have you instilled on your mutagenic creatures?
Jesus.
I think there's always a little bit there. I mean, like, as with any parent does with their children, they always try to instill the values that they have into the children, hope that they can create a better lives for themselves when they grow up, and make sure they're ready for the world they step into. So I think these things understand. I think the red pandas and any of Dr. Ash's creatures share, or at least are aware of his values, which are do whatever the hell you want to do.
Okay, with that spirit having been instilled in them, I'm going to make a roll. We're going to see something. Wow. Terrible rolls. So for all intents and purposes, it just looks like they're standing there concentrating real hard.
I will put this request out there. If you want them all to combine into one giant red panda and turn into its own kaiju, I'll be okay with that.
I wasn't gonna go there, but geez, maybe that's a future villain. Grizlar, Major's pretty much dead. The mecha is off rampaging through the city somewhere. Do you have a mutagenic creature army standing behind Rash?
I'll ask him. Do you submit? Are you done?
I think he just like hauls off and spits blood in your face. Like,
can I use 2 plot points? I said this a while back that Grizlar can have like you can only use it every so often, like almost like a breath weapon. Except his is more like kind of like this cleansing, almost like this blast that he can do. He never really uses it, but
Is it bleach?
It's essentially you get this after he bleaches it, you smell bleach. So
hey, if you kill every germ on his body, he will die.
So I want to clarify, when you did this breath weapon, you said specifically you wanted to clean things, not that you wanted to damage things.
Well, no, it can, but like it's too much cleaning can damage. He's learning this lesson too. That's on the table. Too much cleaning, so it's like the
that
ultimate.
Is true. If he kills every germ in that man's body, he's dead.
I want to be very clear. When I gave it to you, when you spent the points, it was with you saying you wanted to clean things, not damage things.
Well, I didn't use that time, remember? Because we didn't end up using it. It was in the thing.
I know,
thought
but
of it, we never.
the same deal is it can do one or the other.
Got
It
you.
can clean things or it can hurt things. It can't do both.
I mean,
I'm still with Chris. He's gonna kill all the germs by cleaning the major.
well,
And then when the
Well,
major
happy-
happens to die, causation, coincidence? Yeah.
well, can I ask if either way kill him, or will only the destroying, like the standard blast do it?
That would be up to the roll.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll first. Then can I decide? I mean, because if it hits
No,
it doesn't
you
matter.
have to decide now and then roll.
I mean, damn. I think it has to be the. Fuck we ball. I'll go with the cleaning. I think it makes sense. Like it's an ultimate, which I still think would hurt because it's like the ultimate concentration of just like bleach times 1,000. So yeah, we'll go with that. Just he's gonna clean up this mess. He's gonna try to.
Okay, it would be an action roll. Same
Okay.
bonuses because you're still attacking the major.
Bet. That's a nat 20, so 20 doesn't matter. It's still.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something before we roll to see on the action results chart.
Gotcha, okay.
Yes, he is dead after this. However, the killing of him causes a gigantic, gory mess. Because I don't know if you've used too strong of a cleaning agent on something before, but it tends to dissolve it. So you have dissolved the front of the major into a giant, goopy, gory mess. And you have a thing about making messes and needing to clean.
Well, yeah, we'd definitely clean up. That'd be easy. Yeah, we'd definitely.
Before you decide how easy the cleanup's gonna be, please roll me a d20 for your action result chart.
I think Grizlar would almost want it to make more of a mess because it just means more he gets to clean.
Oh, 17. Is that the explosion? Is that the explosion?
17 is explosion. So I think how we're gonna explain this, right, is you unleash this cleansing breath weapon. You described it as bleach times 1,000 onto the major after he gives you his answer on if he's going to surrender or not. And it begins to melt him. And the major, being, as we established, very military coded and with too many weapons on him, I think has something that starts melting too, that probably shouldn't be in an unstable melting thing. So there is going to be an explosion. Now, that does mean you're going to get blown off of the major. So you are going to need to take a point of plot point damage as you're thrown off of the major, as in all of the gory.
Was I on him?
Yeah.
Because I got kicked. Because when she swung, like I got knocked away when that thing came charging, right?
But to breath weapon him, you had to come back to him. You attacked him.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
So you get knocked back with. I'm only giving you 1 point of plot point damage. Lucian, hello, sir. I am in the middle of something very important. So I have a cat. So you get knocked back. You're only going to take a plot point of damage. Sir, no, that's the microphone. I need that.
Wait, that's Lucian?
That's Lucian. He's big
so
AF.
Big now.
He's so big.
Oh my gosh.
So you get blown back. Take a 1 plot point, and the gory, soupy, gross mess that you had made just goes splattering all over the crowd, all over the side of Vi's leg, all over Dr. Rash and his mutagenic crowd of people.
But
everywhere.
But but there's still like a nice little hint of lavender fragrance in the air. It doesn't smell like bleach. It's like a nice hint of lavender, so it smells really well.
You
and everything
did
is still
say-
technically clean.
You did say, I will point out, we can go back in the replay, future Kayla. You did say it smells like bleach, and it is bleach times 1,000. So I don't think it smells like lavender. Because even the bleach that smells like lavender, the lavender bleach or the lemon bleach, it still smells gross.
I was using bleach as a reference, though. Like, this is a kind of bleach. That was just like a reference point.
No. I gave you the cleansing breath. You made your gore bed lion.
He's already cleaning up.
But yeah, so nothing to fight. I think reasonably the double agents have like just pieced out because there is a 40-foot tall kaiju, a mutagenic creature army. The guy who was in charge is a exploded gore mess. The mech is gone. I think it's reasonable to think that the double agents piece out. And I also think it's reasonable to assume that between the mutagenic creature army, Dr. Ash, Grizlar, 40-foot tall Vi, that you could take out the 2 remaining security bots. I think those are all reasonable expectations. Whether it takes you time, but you can do it. There are 2 CEOs left alive. But they're still in chains. As the battle comes to its conclusion, what would you all like to do? You all have the attention of everyone. You did essentially like save ? People. And you have the stage in front of this crowd of people.
Before the stage, can I quickly ask, is my family okay to the red pandas? Like, hey, are they good? Because I assume they made it there by now.
Yeah. So I think we have not given this red panda a name, so you say red panda. Update.
There's too many.
And you do hear that like your wife, when stuff kicked off, went and picked up your kids. You guys they're safe. Prima Gira doesn't have to worry about traffic jams because she's a full kaiju. Yeah. So she just picked the kids up, so they're fine.
Since I didn't say it beforehand, you may have to take my last BS point, but my baby Bjorn red panda would be the one with the injection shots.
Mm-hmm.
Vi has caveman level sentience. And so can't do anything until the red panda gives her the shot.
Yeah, so I think the red panda waddles up to you and does the uppies, and then realizes you're not going to uppies, so you see them start floating up.
What the?
And they get to like a reasonable height, and you see them float towards you and injector you.
I gotta figure out how I did that, because that's my best work, really. It's my best work.
Okay. So, then when Vi, it is the almost immediate reverse, and also happens quickly. But she's still like breathing heavy. And she is going to address the crowd. And she is going to, with the red panda in her baby Bjorn, just like little Hank.
There's a publicist somewhere being like, "This is great. This is good."
That says, or she says, the major's intentions were not wholly misaligned from what needs to happen in this city. The heroes and villain corporations are controlling you even though you don't work for them. You get to watch all these reality shows with the heroes and the villains, and you're the product. They're controlling you. And we need to dismantle them and let people go on with their normal lives. We have heroes right here in this crowd, but because of this system, they have been suppressed. We need a revolution, but not with the killing like they did. With the freeing of your minds right here in this crowd. Nekala's making the face because I don't know if that was good.
Well, we'll find out. Roll us a drama roll. I will give you the +5 full synergy bonus.
Switching back to the other character sheet. Okay, +3 +5.
Do you think it would help if I had Cicero emphasize your statements with that machine gun sound that shoe girls make? Okay.
No.
Probably that would help with an intimidation check, maybe. But I don't think this kind-heartedness would be.
That's fair.
Woo! 12 +8, 20.
Yeah, so I think as you're giving this speech, you catch out of the corner of your eye, again from around the corner, that same reporter with like the cameraman has caught your whole speech. Again, not live, but being recorded for later publication. And I think for the people there who are still conscious, it's something about your speech has resonated with them. I think finally at this point, because of everything the major did and the chaos of the city, is when we finally get like a response team of some sort from the city. We probably have like ambulances rolling up and like maybe a fire truck and some police cars rolling up to try and help with the situation. And the police take custody of the 2 CEOs remaining to get checked out to whatever may happen or may not happen. And I think with that, there's like a moment where you all can take a breath. You all do get taken back to get like interviewed on like what happened from like the authorities, like, hey, what's going on, debrief kind of deal. And I think a little bit maybe after the typical like dinner time, the 3 of you are sitting in like a waiting area together in just this moment on the same day of all of this chaos and event that has happened. And I'm gonna let you all tell me what you all do or say.
Grizlar's cleaning his scales, gotta make sure he's clean. Well, hopefully this means that you aren't under any. Your sentence should be done, Grizlar believes. I mean, after all this, I don't think they can.
I would imagine they kept my contract in the top third of the building that doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So.
I'm sure. Look, this is honestly, what we did was very public. It was very seen. If things do go back to the status quo, my negotiation with Sethno should take care of us. If not, then all this is going to happen all over again, and maybe perhaps we can lead it next time, and someone like the major won't be the one calling the shots.
Because I don't know that I call this a success. But I guess we got the job done.
Cool.
We got the
You
major
guys
off the
didn't
street.
die.
Speaking
Yes.
of, I still have bleached major in places.
Oh, I know that. Yes, it's I can.
We can
Grizzle could help with
maybe
that.
after whatever this debriefing is, maybe we could.
The little red panda still in the Bjorn that Vi is wearing has been trying and struggling to get to you to clean.
Just like just kind of just like leaned over a little bit, just to like let him scrub.
Well, hopefully, I think the Red Pandas have to be part of the team definitely going forward. They are, if they want to be, because they've their own decisions, but I think they'd be good assets or a good team member.
I'm glad you think so. I created them to help you. That's what they're here for.
Grizlar flashes back, just like to help, but to help. Well, no, Grizlar agrees. Like, no, they did help because it helped teach Grizlar that Grizlar doesn't need to be stuck to just an identity of being a janitor or cleaner. Grizlar is just Grizlar, so they did help.
Oh, I don't know if I said I did negotiate with Stefano to make you head of maintenance, so you'll be in charge of cleaning for the whole building.
No, maintenance and cleaning are different departments.
Still do the same thing. Grizlar still spoke about it. It's like, and Grizlar can appreciate it more now that he's not as obsessed with it. So Grizlar can truly appreciate it now. He's ooh, so that means I get the new hat too. Then I need to.
And honestly, every company that I've worked at, every corporate office that I've worked at, maintenance and cleaning were the same thing.
And I think you see the red panda in your Bjorn. Vi just has like one of their paws raised.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Yes.
You may now refer to us as Legion.
That's okay. That's makes sense.
Do you have new pronouns you would like us to use?
We are many. You may refer to us as they, them.
Vi just pats and then like scratches an ear.
There's like a purr cooing sound as you're scratching them.
God, this is beyond scary and disturbing, but it's fine.
I truly have never created something quite as powerful as these beings. Who knows what they might become?
We agree.
Oh, it was nice seeing Ocho there though. That was I kind of saw. I was kind of busy with the major, but I thought I saw Ocho come.
Yes. I was glad to see that too. He's still not answering my text since everything went down, but hopefully we can maybe reestablish that relationship at some point. It's a good sign.
His kids always come around.
You can bond over violence with your child. This seems like a weird phrase to say.
As it turns out, he just needed a good physical outlet, and he was enacting that on me. And then when I gave him the chance to do that on somebody else, he really rose to the occasion.
Oh, see, Grizlar forgets that because that's no psychiatry. Like that violence is just a way of life. So, but yes, and Grizlar's happy that he's.
Perhaps we can maybe like set up a play date of some kind, like him with your kids, and yeah.
Oh my goodness, Grizlar knows my kids would love that, so for sure.
So, as we're wrapping down in this waiting room, we are going to move through space and time, into a kind of epilogue for your characters. I am not going to put you on the spot, Nekla. I'm letting you know now. I'm having you go last.
Okay.
But Blake, what is in the days, weeks, months, years to come? Like, what do we see for Grizlar?
I mean, definitely if he's the new leader of the cleaning, definitely it's doing that and just. Yeah, I mean, Grizlar, he's definitely a dad, so a lot of just spending less time with his kids and just and potentially, I mean, just spending a lot of time with his family and just Yeah, Grizlar's pretty basic. He's a kaiju, but he's so basic though. He's like, this is the basic things in life. So as long as he gets to clean and his kids are okay.
May I suggest one thing?
Yes.
You finally make it on Tormund's Kaiju Talks.
Oh, the podcast. Oh my gosh.
And talk about the best way to clean kaiju, like standard homes.
Yipping of all the gays, yes, and that helps Grizlar spin out, like have its own little spin-off podcast about cleaning, like clean with Grizlar. You know, all the best tips, all the new technologies. So
when you get blood on your work uniform, you want to use cold water so you don't solidify those proteins.
Do you work with mutagenists? Well, here's the best way to clean up some things that they make sometimes. So
okay. And with that, and your spin-off of Grizlar Cleans, Dr. Rash, what is up for you in the future?
Hopefully, he gets go back to his lab work. Primarily focus on that. Try to ingratiate as many of his creations in the lab as he can, including Ocho, unless he wants to stay in the armory. Perhaps like some kind of like if Dr. Rash could get involved in like research and development, maybe mostly focusing on maybe like the mutagenics division, perhaps he can like with some leniency get Ocho a job in like weapons testing. But otherwise, like all Dr. Rash wanted all along was just to be able to freely experiment on living creatures, and to combine different types of DNA from different sources just to see what would happen. As long as he has the freedom to do so without people getting in the way, he is happy.
Yeah, so I think begrudgingly, Sethno semi-honors the agreement in that she opens up like a subsidiary and buys like a warehouse on the like docks in the warehouse district and like puts you there with lab equipment and is like, don't get the cops called. This is your job now, I guess.
It's all he ever wanted.
Can we get a creation, at least one creation that maybe you made? You know, asking a message for a friend.
Let's see. Well, so at some point I did get a hold of Grizlar's scales at one point. So perhaps there's some combination of kaiju and what's a really weird animal I can combine with a kaiju?
Red panda.
No, Red Panda's been there, done that. I'm never making that mistake again, unless I can figure out how I perfected it. So, I got the fun. Ooh, I wanted at some point. I did want like baby penguin caddies. So like there's penguins with like kaiju scales running around.
So I want to be clear. Baby penguins in that eventually they will grow up, or like you are like stunting penguins.
I've created a race of pygmy penguin kaijus.
Okay, so they're like a foot tall.
Yeah.
That's actually sick. A little red scale.
So I will say then, unintentionally, they become a big hit. Not for the reasons you probably made them for, but because they are like the Pomeranian in a handbag.
Well, what else is new?
Vi, what is for you in the future? What is Vi doing?
Vi is going to enact change in a different way, because we're going completely out of left field. Vi's going to run for city council.
Oh, heck yes.
Yeah, so I think yeah, I think so. What I'll say will happen is that in the very temporary, in the like maybe week or two after the incident, you do go back to jail, but then Sethno gets you out again, mostly out of fear of Dr. Rash. And I think once you're out, you register to run for city council. And I think the race is like next month or whatever. So there's like big splash political signs everywhere, like vote for Vi. I think there's like versions of your political ads. It's like you in your 7-foot form and you in your 40-foot form. Like, you know, oh, crush our problems. That kind of like cheesy political ad thing.
Yeah, I thought by going last I would come up with a good slogan. I didn't. But yeah, Vi's gonna actively participate in local government.
Awesome. And then
you'll be dinosaur-y if you don't vote for me.
Nope.
I hate it.
Rash, like Dr. Rash sent that text one day, and Vi goes, I thank you for your contribution.
I feel like Dr. Rash commented that on an Instagram political post.
Oh, yeah.
And it got so many likes. It got so many likes.
Oh my
god. So we did have phoned in, messaged, DM'd in epilogues for our two characters that could not join us. So what we see for Maevis is we see a moving truck outside of an apartment building, a familiar one to us because it is the one that we found out that Dot owns. And we see I would say they probably asked you all for help moving as well. So we see the group moving boxes out of the moving van and up into an apartment that Maevis and Cyrene are moving in together. Maevis and Dot finally launched that company. So with that, Maevis has kind of started to become more independent and move herself out from under the controlling hold of her mother. And part of that journey to independence is moving out of someplace that her mom owns into an apartment with her girlfriend, Cyrene. And I think from that, we're going to move to Todd. So I have a paragraph from Rain on our epilogue for Todd. So I think the group has been invited to kind of like a picnic field day-ish outing. And I think all of you arrive first and start setting up, and Maevis and Cyrene like lay out a giant blanket and food starts getting pulled out. And walking up to where the group is, we see Todd and Dot, and between them, holding hands with them is a little toddler, Thaddeus. And as they get close, you see the toddler like giggles and starts like that weird toddler running towards the group and goes, Auntie Vi, uppies. Because you're the tallest of the group. Yay! And as part of this, Todd has described in their epilogue how they tell Thad, which is Thaddeus's nickname, stories about Auntie Vi and how their friends are, or how he is only a hero in title because he has moved away from being a villain for hire to being a hero, separate from corporations, attempting to be like an actual hero, but still having to take the odd job to pay the bills. But has taken the name, they gave me a name, Mr. Winter, as their hero persona. And they tell Thad how they're a hero only in title, but some people, like Auntie Vi, are heroes in principle. And, you know, they have described how they do family dinners with the group, and Thad calls Vi Auntie Vi. I don't think Thad has a strong English vocabulary at this point, so I think he calls Grizlar Grit. It's the most he can get out.
That works. That's your nickname, Grizz.
And in true kid fashion, I think they call Dr. Rash Rashy. And I think they're BFFs with Ocho. because they just love the floppy. They think like play and climb over them and their squishiness. And in this epilogue, we have also been told that in the aftermath or in the time period after, that their father is in prison, and that them and their mother goes to visit them, and Todd has told that about grandpa, but they don't actively go see it. They have chosen to cut off contact with that. That has been a choice Todd made a clean break. It is also moving towards independence from an overbearing, over controlling parent in this regard. So yeah, those are our epilogues from our players. What is in store for our city? Who knows? We have Dr. Rash making mutagenic nonsense in a warehouse somewhere.
I do want to mention someone did give us a good suggestion for a campaign slogan in our YouTube chat: "Vi or die."
Vi or die.
Buy or die. Buy or die. Dang.
I like to think that's the one with the 40-foot version of Vi too.
Oh my god.
With what is in store for our city, with the mutagenics being made, creatures being made in a warehouse, Grizlar's cleaning podcast, Vi running for city council, Todd turned hero, Maevis and Dot tag teaming to become fashion icons. Who knows? Have we named this city? No. Do we know what will happen to it? Also no. But that's something only you can help us determine, because you have to vote on if we get a second season or not. You got to do that vote thing. That vote thing is live. It's the YouTube posty thing dropped the link to the voting. So you have to go vote and determine if there's going to be a season 2 and if we find out what happens or not. Maybe something will happen. Maybe in the background we'll see Vi making not only city councilor and maybe mayor. Who knows? So go determine that. I am Kayla, just KDM Dailies. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll go around one more time and have our players let us know where we can find them, what they are up to. Christian, what's going on with you?
Yep. Hi, everybody. I didn't mention this before, but I'm also Louis Kaboom on the socials, mostly Instagram and maybe Blue Sky every once in a while. But yeah, you can find me on Streaming Rainbows Canto 7 for their Inferno campaign. That'll be starting. The first one of that will be September 4th. And then I am currently in a Daggerheart campaign with Don't Kill My Characters channel. They're the Daring and Untamed Sea is the name of that campaign there, where I'm playing a bard and you can hear me throw out some sea shanties every once in a while. And if you want to see me play pretend live in person, head over to the Laboratory Theater of Florida in Southwest Florida and check out The Pillow Man in August. And not now is August because we're live in October, which is in a few weeks. There we go.
Yes. And Blake, what are you up to? Where can people find you?
Yes, dude. You can find me at the Coziest Trauma Corner, which I always say wrong, but I got it right that time. Right now, we stream live stream every Wednesday, Fantastic Abilities, and also Monday I'm a host on the show on there called Rolls We Roll, hosted by the wonderful Natalie, aka Ghostly Candle, where we have a talk show where we interview characters, and it's fun and it's silly, and yeah. But if not, catch me here too, so go watch all the old episodes up here as well to see more of me.
Awesome. And Nekla, what are you up to? Where can people find you?
Hi, I am Nekla, she, they, Nekla the Druid on all the social places. In addition to the long ash spiel at the beginning of this, you can also find me as the producer and director of Paper Bag, the role-playing game show on Zeal Zaddy. It is a completely improvised show and role-playing show where our GMs and players just take some scenes and play them out, and they've been fantastic. Blake's been on it. Christian's been on it. Kayla's on it in a couple weeks.
Christian won too, I think. Christian only was on it. I think
Christian did win. I think Blake got the first straight 5. So we just have a couple more episodes left in the season. There are still some open seats. You can apply with our link tree. But just come watch. We've been raising money for National Immigration Law Center, and it has been a great time. And that is at Zale Zaddy.
Awesome. And as a reminder, like we said up at the top, we are missing 2 players. So Sophia, who plays Maevis, you can find mostly with Nerds with Dice. Go check them out. They're fantastic. You will also see their stuff getting dropped in the channel. And also Rain, who plays Todd, is not here, but is in chat. The call is coming from inside the house. So you can find them in that link dropped in the chat as well. I'm sure if you attempt to stalk their social media cryptidness, you'll see if they pop in other actual plays and streams and things like that. But this has been the conclusion of Villains by the Hour Season 1. And we want to thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your Saturday or other day if you're phoning in from across the pond. And we hope to see you again soon with our other series that are coming out. Bye! All right. We are clear.
Excuse me.
We did it.
Oh, that was good. It's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
I'd say we cleaned up the town pretty well, so